Alright guys, welcome to a full house edition of the Kishinani podcast. I'm hanging out with the whole crew, Mr. Leather Jacket. You know say kama amepata pesa na kazi ama?
Maze alianza kukono watu.
He got them back.
Introduce the first person, the second person.
Because they don't say it's very easy to know again.
I'm probably suspicious that you are going to trick.
That doesn't even make sense. I don't need to be here.
I got a script.
You get that was the story. I was running with you.
Check it. So pin yako ni siri yako. So eka loudspeaker alafu uniambie. No, mtu mwingine asisikie.
Check it George acha ujinga. Uni maana wewe. You get karibu sana hore.
As I looking sharp.
Looking sharp.
Thank you.
Mr. Dapper man.
Although your jacket may yawn, honestly.
Me I'm not saying it to be honest.
Dude, I've been on you on every show.
Been on.
I've been with you on every show.
At least sema no Didi.
We haven't seen it, baby. I haven't seen it.
Check this guy on you, Jaco. Check it.
No maana ukoona zako.
Age yangu tell me this jacket. A man's show. A man's show.
Okay. Sasa naweza sema kwa hii pod.
Kwa hivyo ndio
Na ni zako kali first of all. Mbona una
for posterity itakuwa.
Alafu iko na zip mbili hapa.
Yeah.
Naweza kuuzia hii bash.
Yeah. Alafu utaniibia hapo.
Ndio recover hiyo.
Check it jacket yako kamba yako. Haya, weka kwa hiyo kamba ya pili.
No, iko na zip mbili ndio ukiibiwa kwa ya kwanza nyingine inabaki.
So Nduta is also in the building.
Yeah, piga hiyo makofi mazee.
Mbona Nduta anapiga makofi na huyo jamaa?
Nduta amekuja with the entire traditional attire mazee.
Hey, Ashole.
We need to share.
No, Ashole is thank you. Sorry.
But you know what you guys?
Thank you very much.
Hujafanya record.
For real?
Are you stupid?
Sasa ufanye tu tunaendelea. Tukiendelea mazee.
Introduce.
Nizuri mwana sari.
God.
But imerecord kwa camera.
Tutatumia hiyo audio ya camera.
Yeah, for sure.
So Nduta unasema that thing is called a Shaolin.
No. Ashole.
Thank you in
very
Ma.
much.
Oh, in which?
Yeah, in my. Hey, look at
This jacket has powers.
You guys,
Ija zika ile kofia machine.
No, this is the opposite.
I'm about to say in Kimasai.
Yeah, that day Bashir was misperforming. You guys is Mungiki hat.
Alitambia kuna msiki kombo wenda kuzinini hivi.
How did he skill?
Of course.
Ni skill. Alikuwa shele kwa TV by the hour say.
Si ndio?
Ni skill. Unajua inapigwa kapasi na ka steam. Yani it's a serious kunja hizo things. Yeah.
And how does it stay permanent like that?
Because he steams it so continuously it catches shape.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Inajikunja.
Yeah, it's a serious skill.
Mazee Nduta ulikuwa wapi nikinyini? Walinaingiliwa hapa mazee.
Last episode.
So ulitoka hapo ukaingia job.
Yeah.
Kwa stage. Ya kunini mama 3 you guys. Check it out hiyo tembob yako yeye masika kama tutakata picha. This guy ingia this shift.
Upata job already.
You guys Rongai route is suffering you guys. So karibu sana Nduta maze. Looking good in that ashe nini.
Thank you. I don't know what it's called.
Oh.
But you know there's the
Shanga.
Neck piece.
Yeah, it's just a neck.
Do you wear those things for your waist nini?
Nah.
Yeah. Do you like chicks who wear those things?
I thought you were about to ask if I wear them.
I was, then I changed my mind.
Thank
But
you.
do you like chicks who wear those shangas?
I've had just
Waist
one.
beads ama?
Waist beads.
What do you think?
What do you think
of
they
those?
signify? What do you think when you see them?
I think it's sexy, but to me,
But lazima ukwe na like a good waist.
Not
you know what's
Some
for me?
funga
What
them
does it
huku
for me? Not the waist beads, the ankle bracelet. That one to me is hot.
I read somebody was saying chicks who wear ankle bracelets like married guys.
Like married guys.
Kwa nini?
This is just a random.
So that doesn't even.
Yani,
My
so
married friends were saying that kwa hiyo group yetu ya ma boys who are married.
So
40 years and above.
Walikuwa nasema hivyo.
Walikuwa nasema ukiona dem na hiyo kitu kwa ankle.
But lazima ikuwe on the right foot.
Oh yeah.
But do you think there are some chicks who funga them huku?
Me I think the sexy one is where like the waist bead in a hang kiasi, because now like the waist you get like si ile yenye msee ako na kitambi hadi imejikaza, waist beads zinikaza zinashikilia kama Spider-Man. Zinajaribu ku hold on to dear life. Hiyo shit. But ile yenye umevaa yenye like your waist is like inaenda ikikuwa narrow and then
your waist
Yeah, si yako but like
Yours.
ya hore.
Skip a shit.
At
ya
least
ore akivaa jacket.
At least mimi niko na waist. Tumse hizi vaa hiyo shit.
So unapenda hizo za figure
Hey,
eight
bottle.
bottle-
Yeah,
I mean bottle shape.
Ukiangalia Indians pia au vanga.
But
Yeah.
then theirs are just the ones for killing, right? Some chicks use them to check their progress in terms of weight, right?
Or like if it starts kazaing, you see,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But here's the thing: it's too cumbersome to have beads on you every day.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's how you feel. Huh?
Yeah, I think beads again. So some people. I'm not even trying to judge no one, but there's people who are walking in the street, their top is up, unaona hizo beads. I'm like,
Don't you think that's the idea?
Is
Like
it-
to
oh,
show
it's-
guys the beads, because see they are sexy.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, they're
Okay, I
polite.
It's
get
like a
today
crop
people.
top in the first place.
But you know,
It's like a
crop top.
see it
That's
enhances
the-
sexuality.
yeah, I know, but you know, in terms of jewelry, there's some that's just scream other things. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Like other things like
That's what
komonga me.
No, I like married men.
I'm just saying. Yeah, Ama, what do you think of them? So you've seen.
No, yes, I think they like
They're very raunchy,
some
I
chicks.
think,
Yes,
no.
they wear them in order to
Or
to attract certain attention,
Yeah.
or to look sexy, maybe for the
Yeah.
either the public or their partners. I don't know.
But
But
I
now
said-
their partners are not into ours; they're bending. Check it.
I don't know where I looked.
Check it. Hey, check his beads.
Like no one is gonna. You're not going to see beads and not have thoughts
Yeah.
race through your head. Tell me you're going to see beads and ignore that.
No, but you don't. I've seen beads and like you just think like that's like she's beautiful. It's the same
Oh,
thing
yeah,
as
yeah.
like I feel it's
There's a difference between beautiful and sexy.
even like nose ring, same thing.
And those
No,
things
it's
are
not, you guys,
some
different.
some
Ankle bracelet. Me, I just think it's
Do
cute.
you know me what I think of jewelry? If there's a way you can just go pick jewelry because you saw someone in a video wear it, or you saw it on a mannequin and you're like, let me try it on. But there's people
It
who
looks nice, yeah.
it looks nice on paper on TV. But there's people who in style yao make you rate.
Yo.
You know,
Yeah,
you can just
true,
tell
true.
uni, hey, alichukua kitu fulani akaweka, alichukua kitu fulani akaweka. So
Kyle
this is
pendant
you can
ya
just tell
Manu.
it's not.
Yeah, imkangi yani. alisema alibai huko Ghana mazee.
Siko ibai Ghana. Libai tao you guys.
Of course, Mtao.
Accra Road.
Alisema close enough.
That is a funny joke. This guy
Sankara
spun
hapo
another joke
nyuma.
as they were coming. Cheki so nitasema Ghana alafu useme Accra Road. But yenyewe I'll give it
Imeweza.
hapo yenyewe imeweza.
Imeweza.
Hatuwezi fanya hiyo shit.
Bana. Amevaa West
Bingo pan.
Chingo upande.
So you do love the beat like a chick who's wearing beads?
Yeah, he said, you know.
Do you find it sexy?
Yeah, mi nasema ni sexy kama haijamkaza.
Umseni cheki your body your choice.
Yeah.
Hapa hata
okay,
unaniuliza
But he's
mimi.
saying about his own.
Yeah, si mimi ndo behold up. So sema beauty-lies in the mi
But
ndo nasema
again,
personally for me
If
like
it
what I
causes
find
you,
sexy.
if it causes you again, there's chance
Thin
of it
women.
katika. Because me, I found waist beads like in the loo or some shit like that. So you
Yeah.
knew. Someone-
Ilipasuka.
Yeah, as in beads tapacked on the
msee
floor.
ameenda
You know?
kunime
Eh.
imemwagika.
So you guys when you're komonga and you shikilia those.
Yeah, they-
Damn, alikuwa ameshiba bro.
Ndio. Ambia tu West Beat si ungoje tu nitoe hii turudi vile
The waist
tulikuwa.
beads
man.
are like
Na imagine unatoa waist beads pia kabla nini.
But mango za madem zio nishangaza kama hizi
Mawanzi.
mawanzi. Like msee endanga je chona kama umevaa hizo.
lazima
hiyo
uitoe.
story tunaongeleleaga all the time tukiwa na maze anasemanga reu mtu anatoanga ingwa saa ngapi so badala anasemanga
Oh, she's asking now.
Kama umekazwa
kuna
kwanza.
zile ziko nazo but that's
I was
so
joking.
clumsy as well also to have a zip on your butt.
Kwanza mazee. And
Msee
then
anaweza
me, I was
fungua.
even-
yeah, because there are these zips which you need someone to help you with.
Yeah, on the back but there's
So-
some that
so what
have zips
happens?
huku chini but yes you have to take off the whole thing.
So now that zip, do you have somebody random hapo akufungie zip?
Ndio madem endanga tu wawili.
Yeah, you lost someone but eje hiyo nguo ni mateso. Manze utas-
kuvalisha zip one.
Na uko na waist beads for.
Papasa in your shoulders, mazi. You guys really trust each other, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, chicks are freer with each other, but I don't think all chicks should think that of every other chick.
Okay.
Squeezy mtu sengine atakaye kuguzwa tu hiyo design.
Yeah, they assume that you're okay
At
with
all
that
people are
physical
touchy-feely
contact.
like that. I know
Yeah.
chicks are touchy-feely, and as in you're more okay with our bodies, and I won't touch your thigh and you think it's weird, yeah. You know.
When you were in boarding.
Yeah, I was in boarding.
Mademu alikuwa tunatembea hivyo ndele.
You know we used to go nje. I remember mkiwa mnaongea story ya kuoga
And
nje.
go into more
Monster.
details
Yeah.
if you can.
Kwanza pale
Literally, siweni msanii nikulete new story.
The world is your canvas. So just do your thing.
let me put it this way first. Liwa Kirinyaga inside. Ulikuwa
was
na
cold.
Madem.
sisi the school. Ulikuwa na mkono na Mount Kenya, so that's how deep
So
inside.
vitu ziko hard bro. Vitu ziko.
Hey, summit.
Check it.
Na setting.
Pointing at the mountain. You guys check it.
Facing Mount Kenya.
We're facing Mount Kenya every day, man.
Wazee kuna
Every day of
diu
the
hapo
year.
juu kwa niko. Unyevu.
Kirinyaga.
So it was too cold for chicks to walk around naked.
Yeah. Yes, but here's the thing. We used to shower outside.
Why were
By
they
outside, I
showering
mean,
outside? The
because it was
bathrooms were
more
nasty.
convenient. No, yeah, bathrooms were a bit far away, and plus it was morning. It was a bit dark. You don't want to
Hot
go
water.
too far.
Okay.
So na tu nje hapo ya dom hapo tuko veranda with your bucket ili ulikuwa umechota already. Yeah, and you just umejipanga tu hivi.
But there are some people who are more comfortable naked than others, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Then you from one, I saw another guy's member. I never ever forgot that
So
member.
supposed to every
fucking boy. You remember like
Check it, ore.
Once that's a
Sasa when you come from one, unaona kama sasa ni wa big. That member, I remember traumatized for life.
that's a big ass member.
Huh?
That's a,
yeah.
it could.
Wait,
yeah.
so me I'm asking, of course people are going naked, right?
Yeah.
What about cold water, hot water?
Yeah, cold.
Cold.
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Tukapitia.
I used
Cold
to
water mazee in that cold.
In
Mount
Kenya.
Kirinyaga.
Yeah, in Kirinyaga.
So I studied in Nyeri High, also a mountain.
Yeah.
Tulikuwa tunaona Mount Kenya. There's no snow caps hapo. And
You guys
I've
used to
gone
point
2
with your
weeks.
members. Check it.
Kirinyaga.
Check it. Lenana Peak.
Alafu Brigham no
Batian.
snow.
Actually, that's what nini were called. The
Your
streams,
houses. Or
the class
streams.
streams.
Oh,
Yeah.
according to the
Batian,
yeah.
Lenana. Wait, fuck, that was not.
Batian,
that was
you're not
Nyeri
saying.
primary. Sorry.
Okay,
was
that's
just-
really cool though.
Not-
Because me the pics
Yeah.
nilijua baadaye.
Msa alianza high school primary.
Akona Benjamin.
Wait, what was I saying? Shit. So,
Ulikuwa Nyeri.
like me, I went like 2 weeks without showering because of how cold it was.
Oh, it was very cold.
Yeah. So
Wow.
did chicks like skip showers? Ama you get shamed?
Eh, yeah, you'd get shamed.
Hey.
You'd get shamed, I think.
Okay, kwa mic.
Look at
Isa. I don't think we barely skipped, if I can remember. We barely skipped.
It was like 3 days.
for real.
Barely.
Daily, si ndio?
Daily, maybe
Oh, you saw
Saturday.
daily.
It
Maybe
can't-
Saturday.
that's
Maybe
a
Saturday.
lie.
No, for real.
No one is going like a week, ama 3 days, 4 days.
Although kulikuwa na wale wase wali-
Clean out.
yeah, but the majority kulikuwa na wale ukosangi mmoja wawili they used to have
Nikiwa-
You guys when I was in high school there was another guy called Pasha. Mazee yako anaoga.
Yeah.
Kwa tu anakaa hivyo.
So ulijuaje ako na member kubwa?
Sikujua.
Ni ile day alioga.
No, si wewe niliona.
Ilikuwa event, kila msa aliitwa. Lakini kujeni muone nani akioga.
Parade.
That guy was a balak.
Yeah.
The uchafu was
Mambo yake
really
ilikuwa
congregating. I know, so his member.
That's why unaweza
I thought
jua.
that's what the whole
Eh bana,
I'm
hadi
saying
vile
he
mbona
didn't
una bring
shower.
up character
this is a different guy.
I'm saying
Yo,
these
please
were never
tuongelee
used to
waset
shower.
muona member zao au kuleta ma characters wengine mistake.
What's wrong with this guy?
producer atatuko na mamemba.
Officer
Aya,
alioshwa ama
nimenyamaza
nini?
basi.
Awa-
Hakuoshwa.
What did he amkumfanyia kitu akufanyia kitu
Hapana. You was in form 3, I was in form 1.
Us we used to like people, not us.
yeah
People used in our school. We used to like if you're not showering or more, and
A scrubbing
the
brush.
brooms that
A
they
broom.
used to scrub the fucking
Hey.
toilets with.
Seriously.
You get scrubbed.
Kumbuka there was a skin disease.
Yo, and then you'll
Guy.
shower every day.
Yeah.
Omo.
Did you ever witness that thing happening?
Yeah.
Ish, that's
guy
crazy.
nawe sasa
First
ulikuwa
hand.
na hata hiyo 2
Sio
weeks
alikuwa naoshwa. Hiyo ndio day walijua George ni light skin.
walikuwa na
So alimsugua hadi akatoka akiwa mpya.
Yeah, that's crazy. But Sacho was really chilled, eh?
Yeah. I think Sato ilikuwa but tulikuwa na warm water pia.
Seriously?
Yes.
Mlikuwa mnachemshwa maji?
Prize giving day.
Yeah. Yeah, kulikuwa na kanini like
Closing day.
unaweka kuni na choma nini alafu
Oi,
but saa ilikuwa
kill.
inaishanga that's why
Yeah.
wase walikuwa na Pornstar because ukipanga laini ati uchote
what's
maji
Pornstar?
sikuoga nje.
Oh, ilikuwa inaitwa Pornstar.
inaitwa
Kwani mnaoga
Mbona unasema
mnakukomoga?
hivyo nikaa kila mseni
Eh,
gani?
no.
Fulani.
Nimeongelea story before.
Zile watu naoga
venye
tuko na
tunajua.
Oh,
Pornstar.
mimi sijui, pole.
Ilikuwa inaitwa
You guys do
Pornstar.
oga
Why?
and kukomoga.
And Pornstar.
Why
Because
Pornstar?
literally uko uchi.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Uchi
Okay.
and it's a bunch of you. So
That's pretty clever.
So you're saying
mnapigania maji
uh,
mna slide on cam ilikuwa amazing ilikuwa
Ndio maana tulikuweka hapo kwa producer seat bro leo.
you guy so it was a wood powered stove.
yeah basic yeah firewood.
Okay, Moi was just traumaing Mau Forest at this guy's school. You Chekikata tu zile miti pale Mau na upeleke Zacho. Nijana chagua zile kubwa kabisa. Watoto waoge. Watoto. You guys should repent for Mau Forest. You guys.
Kwa nini?
You guys umeoga na Mau Forest.
Yeah.
So getting that hot water was rough.
Jamaa kana alikuwa tu anachungulia mamemba za wase ndio kazi yake.
My conscience is clean you guys.
Mazi,
But
that's interesting.
si madem walikuwa na to force to oge because we were in the same class with madem. Na understand
Sindio?
like in like a one gender school like hauna any
Pressure.
motivation ya kuwa clean. Si ulikuwa unafikiria mazee deskmate wako ni dem. Mazee uko na hopes za kukomonga mazee one day so inabidi tu uoge.
Ni
But-
Cherotich.
But kuna wasa walikuwa wanapiga home to home. Unajua home to home ni nini?
Like you've not showered.
Pornstar,
Like,
yeah.
the last time alioga ni home na hiyo akirudi home ndo
Yeah, those are legends.
That
you
is
guys.
no, that
What's
is too
Yeah,
much.
shout out to the
A whole
home
like
to
Sam,
home.
a whole term.
Tam,
Yeah.
that is too
Hey,
much.
big up.
unless
3
kunyesha.
months. Those guys must say lice really used to swim in the hair.
No, come on. Nah, 3 months, no.
That is
For
too
real,
much.
for
No. That's
Hey,
the kind of guy we used to now.
wewe unataka
Our
kusuguliwa
school, they
huyo.
used to do it. Yeah.
Okay, those lice had found a good home. Check town nihamie huku imekuwa poa. Huu ni boy wa home to home. So
Everything
mi
you
uka hapa
tried.
kwa Kisogo area.
My home game too.
But then you guys speaking of home, I think Didi is not at home. He's not in his homes.
Did he or did
his
he
home
not?
was- Nah.
What is the verdict? Tuanze nayo. Did he or did he not?
Do what?
Come up with
What is
that
a kill
lazy
bill?
ass fucking question.
I saw a video. I'm seeing videos of Didi now emerging at the things which he used to do, which were
Yeah.
going under our noses.
Yeah.
Alikuwa na nani? Justin Bieber.
Yeah, when he was
You know,
like
we're just
15.
gonna have fun. You know, we're just gonna get. We're just gonna go wild.
But why is your dick pointing to?
You
Yeah.
You get, how do you go
Beverly
wild with a
Hills.
kid?
Why would you say things like that?
You
That
think you come
wording.
on Justin Bieber?
Maybe he tried. Maybe I don't know what
Even
this,
Asha was saying that like
He's so weird.
Asha when he was I think 13 like he went to like a camp I think
He
it was-
lived with him for a while.
yeah for a while yeah and he was saying
Did
like he used
Didi
to,
camp?
yeah he used to
Dido.
yeah they did like used to see like some weird shit happening
Yeah.
like there were like always parties going on every day but okay me I have a question not like nani Nico like
How do you get to be one of those? That's your question.
how do you go back in time and be talented so you can be invited to Didi campus but I'm saying like
Wow.
you saizi unajua it's easy for us to judge because but given that money and power like
How do you not sexually
like,
abuse people?
not sexually abuse people but now like mabash like hizo vitu
Hey,
zenye like
just leave.
mabash
No, me, I think the problem
models manini
The problem is the parents of those kids.
yeah
Like me, if I'm Asha's, I don't know if Asha's has
No.
parents, but you can't dump your kid.
but it's when
No,
he was assumed
parents-
into
No,
us
maybe he's an orphan.
The guy
Exactly.
is
Yeah,
small.
Yes.
Like I can't
I've
go
seen-
dump my toy at Didi house.
But now also these parents are also being shikwad same way. They're also convinced umse anataka kusaidia mtoto wangu akue.
But doesn't
Lakini
mean you leave
umwache
them
hapo
alone.
alale.
But
You're with him the
you're-
whole time or her.
Do you know
Yeah.
unaweza
Or
kuwa na yeye na bado
Them.
atakwambia saa tumeenda naye studio
Mm.
ama mnaenda tu place
Iko
fla-
studio.
yeah it could be you never know. Hata wala wamepeleka watu wake kwa
Oh, yeah.
kwa Arkeli
yeah
same way
kwa
to
studio wako like anaenda kuwafunza
Maybe they think he's
kuimba.
a decent guy.
yeah that's
yeah they get convinced
like-
I think there's
And
you
there's
don't think
money,
he's a
there's
decent guy,
what?
but you just don't think it can go
on you don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah, true.
like from the outside looking in inaka like
yeah.
Like even Asha was saying, he was asked by Howard Stern, would you take your kid to Didi's parties?
Well,
He
hell
was like,
no.
hell no.
Hell
but like the one person mwenye amekuwa steadily speaking about nanini 50 Cent
Yeah.
Mwaisikia interview yake akisema venye nani Didi alikuwa amemuinvite ati ampeleke shopping.
Yeah, mazi.
Yeah.
Chiki, what's wrong with this nigga?
That's what I
Go
said.
shopping for Jacko's either.
Yeah.
Metrosexual.
You shopping.
Msema amekubali.
How do you think I got this one?
You guys, but it's like a parent deciding to bring their kid to hear, for example, to learn how to podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they expect that you will start doing nasty things.
Yeah, they don't.
Have you seen MJ being interviewed about that having kids sleeping over? Have you seen him?
No.
And then that interviewer asks him like, do you think it's normal for like a grown up
Oh, yeah, to
be
have a
in a situation a sleepover with kids? Yeah. It's like, no, stop thinking about it that way.
Okay, so wenyewe kuna zingine hapo tu you ask kwanza in this day and age you're asking
Now,
for it.
You guys know nowadays I see like toys playing in these hoods uko in Lavi, so wanacheza nje and then wako na mboch anawafuata huko nje wakicheza. Like, hey! You get that's a rough time to be a kid, eh?
Yeah.
You're being supervised as you're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Squeezy.
Playing with no danger of sexual
Even-
assault must be very boring, I guess. Somehow.
So like we were saying,
Mzee ako na is hell bent on cancelling this pod.
Bana.
Tiki pod lazima ikuwe cancelled mazi. But anyway, that's not.
anasema choka ameniangalia hivi endeleza ishi.
Lazima to go down together, but
You guys,
No, but I get what you're saying.
I know you don't have kids, and you too, but would you, if I told you want to have kids, would you be fearful of having kids in this day and age? With all these predators roaming the streets?
There is.
Honestly, no. Just as any other age,
Mm.
I don't think like the era we are living in is, or that I will be living in is what would make me. I don't think it comes into play.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Because
like-
there's a chick was telling me akiwa mtoi, and she was born in the 80s. The way her uncle used to chukua her and put her on his member, you guys.
Huh?
No, like there's a day they were taking a photograph, right? So akamchukua akamweka hapa kwa member yake.
How old was she?
She was a kid, maybe less than maybe 6 or 7.
Probably
How
hata
does she
hata
remember?
ajui
Yeah, you can
No,
remember.
she can remember.
6.
Yeah, 6, even 3. You can remember even 4.
Okay, don't know
like
about 3.
maybe you start making sense of it later
Yeah,
on. Like
later.
unaweza jua tu ilikuwa inafanyika but you don't know what it means.
But you can know it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell it
Yeah.
was.
So I think these things have been happening throughout history, but now
Yeah, now
they're-
people wanajiongea and
Yeah.
people have the wording for it and you're able to tell your kids where hivi na hivi is. Yani you tell it categorically.
Yeah, like
Kitambo
this is
guys will
related
guys
hivyo.
will not even tajing the words
Yeah.
mambo ya
It
tabia
was a
mbaya
hush-hush,
nini
yeah.
nini. Yeah. Squeezy you talk about the shit and hopefully mtu bado akuwa ameshika hiyo maneno na aweze kujikinga.
I think that's why it's
as
important
best.
to have these discussions because inaweza kuwa the reason like some of these conversations iko taboo mse ana take advantage ako like like mi najua like hata mtoi hata waiongea because in this house we don't talk about sex, we
Hakuongeagi.
don't talk about any of that.
Yeah.
So mtoi ako like anajua anapitia but ako like hata sijui nafaa kusema ni nini ina happen entirely. So once we start talking about these things to like mtoi ako like actually anko alifanya hivi na hivi
kwanza
like,
unachikikwanda wengine
Where to save it?
msikaonekana ni wa familia uncle cousin nini
inakwanga
You might
close
think-
people yeah.
yeah I don't have to even sema this but some sense ni wa karibu ama nini like
You did everyone try any monkey business with you and your kid?
no, you know as we grew up
I don't
My-
think you can ask that.
No, is it a bad question?
no it's not but and it's good to if I think back
Wait, can you ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, it's
it's
an alright
not-
question. It's like I was about to ask you, nikimaliza na ndugu.
I mean, you can ask. I thought because of course
Did it sound bad?
the chances. No,
Did
it
it
didn't sound
no, it's
bad.
'cause
I'm
it's
wondering-
doctor.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
I can ask a random.
maybe you can't.
I don't
ask
mind it
question.
and it gets me at least thinking because again vitu zingine unakuja kuangalia ukiwa mzee a bit
Yeah.
older
Yeah.
so yes I can say maisha yangu yote of course there has been monkey business here and there with strangers
As our
in the,
lady,
you know, in
yeah.
the transport industry
Damn.
places
You mean matatus?
yeah
Check those guys in the mouth. Check.
Yeah.
kwanza I remember una mat siku moja sikuwa nimejishikilia poa sasa nikaenda hivi mbele nikalalia msee kwa mgongo yes, nigga was like niangukia nikasikia vizuri I'm like this nigga do you know I was angukai
Sikia vizuri mama.
Then he had to say it.
I was hiyo time by the way, nilikuwa I think at a class 8 I was
That's crazy.
yeah it
Yeah,
was
they are.
disturbing as hell but no yeah but mse family sisi ndio tumegrow very isolated because you know
Uko Ngong.
hatukuwa na story mob ya extended family
Yeah.
Oh.
so we didn't really hang out with
You
other
get, when I
people.
was in Sharks Juicy, one of my relas, I won't say who it
Sat
is,
you on his lap.
No. So one of my relas, their toy was sleeping in, the house was packed, right?
yeah
So there's some people sleep somewhere in
Yeah.
the living room.
yeah
So the toy was in the living room, and you could tell the parents were very anxious. They were really monitoring what's cutting.
yeah
Mazi mimi nilienda nikajifungia mazi kwa room na sikutoka.
yeah
Because the atmosphere is that one for
yeah
you can obviously tell these guys are chungang their toy from any eventuality. So I was talking about it with my sis. So my sis was saying most toys are molested by their uncles or cousins.
Yep,
It's
yep.
usually like the people closest to you.
yeah
Yeah. So I guess you can understand the paranoia.
yeah
See,
You
that's
got-
the
you-
shit that makes me not want to have kids, man.
Why?
And then now in
Because imagine having your kid molested by your brother.
Mazi,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Imagine.
like that is crazy. Someone you trusted
Yeah,
kabisa
man.
like
Mazi, that is
Your
woman.
fucking
sad
kid.
to the
Your
last-
kid inaweza
Like
ku-
hata, can you really
That's why you
forgive
go to
such a
prison.
guy?
You
there's
can't
no for
like-
forgiving
Huh?
sijitabidi umongee I don't know there's no for forgiving
Yeah,
See, man,
that's
get
nasty,
toy
man.
crazy.
Yeah, man. So that's horrid, man. How about you, guy? You aren't molested?
I don't think so. Man.
You can tell us, you guy.
What do you mean?
time for you
It's
to
a,
come
it's
out.
a nini. Hapa, we never
So when do akiulizwa una nini but mimi umse yako like no you can reveal all the graphic details.
This guy is a punk.
Juicy mtetezi one way. But okay, mimi naweza sema growing up like there was always people around. Unajua like the problem ni let's say watch tu na like one person. Like always either my sibling was around ama nini like I was never alone with like one person ama nini. Kanisa sema maybe like my maid maybe. Kuna time maid ambaye nifungie nje ya keja. Like alikuwa ananifanyia vitu ananitesa because anajua hata nikiambia mother yangu like there's no hata siwezi ongea that time.
yeah
So ako kwa nyumba na watch ma Afro cinema mimi
sana kufungia
nimetoka shule na knock ananichungulia hataki kufungua.
anaendelea
Shit
kuwa
kama
na
hizo
Afro
tu.
cinema yeah that's
No wonder you're a
cool.
comedian.
Vitu kaa hizo but sexually I don't think.
Did you know that you said maid memory fulani imeunlock
Yeah.
iko made fulani lakini ikoga I don't know what this was but to punish us alikuwa natugema weji
Oh,
That's hilarious.
I thought she was nyonying the mini.
Yeah, say muna brainstorm on the best way to punish kids.
So she lifts
What do you
your shorts, your undies, and up your ass
gives you
crack.
a proper wedgie my god yeah
That's weird, huh?
yeah that's weird as hell
Mazi, this made some of
Wasinia
them-
anaziosha bado.
si story la kuosha
Anazipea kazi.
But you guys were assuming Diddy did that. Maybe he did something else.
But see like the reason ameredio anasema ni like
Child trafficking.
sexual trafficking kitu kayo.
And then he was
Human
raided by
trafficking.
Homeland
Human-
Security, not even the freaking BI.
You guy.
Ndio maana walinvade hao yake homeland.
Yeah.
Waliland
Sex
kwa hao yake
trafficking.
kwa home.
These guys really forced that joke.
But did you guys see the party that Diddy had and then like in the backyard he had like a big bed.
Seriously.
Yeah, like he had like a big ass bed.
Yeah.
And guys were
Like that was like a prop. So people go there and they jump. They
On the
lean.
Yeah.
bed.
Maybe that's why he wanted to Komonga 50 Cent.
Yeah, like it was an elaborate trap.
The club.
yeah to get everybody
Yeah.
comonging each other
And then you could see some people didn't want to get close to that bed. Like he was like on top of the bed. He's like, "Come, let's knee."
But then that guy is a punk. Eh?
Yeah, like
You
who'd
get
say
that guy.
he was
Ulimwona kwa hiyo podcast akikatia mzee live.
Mm-mm.
Ukumwona Diddy.
Well,
As in, it was another podcast. He was talking to some other guys and making them very uncomfortable. You didn't see?
it's too
It
obvious
was just juicy. Kabla hii stories za ilipuke vizuri.
But if you wanna come to Kisangani podcast, we have
And tell us.
just to hear your side of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
man.
tell
you're
all.
welcome.
Yeah,
Imagine
always-
you guy Diddy akikuja kwa hii pod maze si tumefaulu.
You guy with
Tumeenda.
globally, you guy.
Cheki
Diddy
Diddy si
disgusting.
mbaya ni watu wako around Diddy ndio.
So where did you grow up? Unaanza kumuuliza hivyo.
Wait, uliona Matrax akitetea Diddy hapo.
Yeah, shit.
Aya.
funny, man.
Your dad was
Matrax.
telling us that
Yeah.
story.
I think he's clowning. He's
Yeah,
just
he's clowning. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's still
Okay.
continuing with that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sina mpe attraction maze.
Yeah, of
Before
course.
that wewe ulikuwa unakumbuka Matrax.
Nah.
but hata sasa nimejaribu kuputa face to the name
Matrax.
You guys.
course.
TD Jakes amechoka na history ya Didi hapo.
Uliona hiyo video ya TDJX mse, hiyo ati TDJX akijificha chini ya bed after wameingia kwa nini. Sasa hizo memes zinanimaliza.
Wameingia wapi?
Si wameingia ku raid sasa Didi.
Sasa amejificha.
Mick Mill amepatikana akipika tumayai hapo bila shati.
Wakeja.
Kuna mse alisema ati I'm sure ati Didi alipull like dildo lever alafu akadisappear into the back, yani like waseona
A secret door, you guys. What was TD Jakes doing with Kena Didi, you guys?
yeah. Potter House I think or something.
Man
They
of
would have
God.
gone there to Potter's house instead of
Of him coming to their parties, sijui what.
Mother alichoma you guys.
Dungai ngashati amefungwa hadi hapa.
You guys. And Didi, you guys think Didi is the guy's also saying he's also the fall guy for some big
But he's like an
sex
informant.
organization.
Sinani
From CIA
Yeah.
informant, like the some-
Kanye was saying
like
that like
bubbles
yeah,
on the wire.
he's the Fed.
Kanye
or
nese
something.
na wanga ameachilia. So
But I mean, Kanye usemanga vitu zingine.
Kanye nika Alex Jones, eh?
I mean some of the things yeye usema pia nika Cat Williams yani like.
Mazi Katwili amesema 2024.
Bana. Alafu akaenda akawa snitch wote.
Mazi. Do you
you see
think
Ka-
Jay-Z pia ataingia ngori?
I don't know.
I think in hiyo time ni like ni kama umeona hiyo video yenye wase wana post sana wako like did you see your boy? Did you see your boy?
Yeah.
You know, he's been accused of sijui sex
Like you
trafficking.
guys, what does
nini.
Jay-Z do yenyewe?
Like just by
he just is Beyonce's
Hanging around.
husband.
hanging around him like already character yako
Beyonce's
inakuwa called
husband.
into-
Jay-Z akiredia me, I would be surprised.
Huyo-
Check it, I knew it! I knew it!
Jay-Z was a-
Hey.
Jay-Z
huyo
was a
ana beef
drug
na yeye
dealer.
huyo.
Huh?
He was a drug dealer
Yeah.
and that's about it. Then
Huyo ana beef na yeye. He's pretty.
maybe tu ako Illuminati ama kitu kama
Na Illuminati ni shughuli yake, si ndio?
Ameuza nini nyota ya mtoi wake. Cheki nyota ya mtoto wake.
What's Nyota?
Selling nyota ya mtoi wake is not such a bad
like
idea.
it's like Destiny.
Oh, okay. Kyle
don't
nani
sell
celebrate
anyone's
his brother in
Nyota.
the Bible.
Yeah.
Don't steal anyone's
Bash,
nyota.
Birthright.
kuuza nyota ya mtoi
No,
wako
no,
is
no,
not such
like
a
your
bad thing,
luck
right?
or your. It's just
'Cause
a
you need
weird
it.
thing.
Unahitaji nyota yake kumlisha.
Yeah, he'll be the first beneficiary. Cheki, wacha nikununulie bike, okay kababa? Good. Kigai mazee umeomoka next week on Tuesday.
Yeah, but they were claims that
Nyota.
umse alikuwa na hepa sijui anaenda Cape Verde ama anaenda wapi like si kuna video fulani alikuwa na rekodio I think alikuwa Miami airport, and then
yeah.
like jet yake imeni like in that situation where like wewe mwenyewe obviously you know that umefanya hizi vitu si unaweza uingie tu huko ni kama kuna nani huyu Russell Simmons
Indonesia ama Malaysia.
ako Bali saizi haina extradition ni like kuna wase wengi wenye waliona mazee fuck
Let me
it,
just
man.
get out of here.
Sitaki kuface fair trial.
Yeye mwenyewe alikuwa na charges kaizo. Huyo Russell Simmons.
Yake ilikuwa rape.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Okay,
And he's still
okay.
huko in Bali,
Yako Bali, yeah.
Yeah, ameamua, eh?
Hadi alifaxiwa I think hiyo ni like the
Hakukazana.
charges.
the charges, yeah.
I read about a guy I actually heard on the BBC. There's a guy, a footballer, who raped a chick in Europe. I don't know which league in Europe. I don't know if it's in the Italian league. But now he went back to Brazil, right? So in Brazil, in Italy, they sentenced him to 9 years. But he wasn't there.
The Barcelona, Dani Alves. Dani Alves.
I don't know if it was that.
It's Dani Alves.
And then Ati? Sorry,
Rami or something.
Yeah.
But he was?
So in Brazil, they don't have an extradition treaty.
With Italy.
So they just fungered him there for 9 years.
In Italy.
No, in Brazil.
It's
So alikuwa
happening
shahepa amerudi home.
Oh, okay.
Jamie,
Yeah,
what
it's
the
happening.
fuck are you
Jamie,
doing? Si
see you-
unafaa kuwa ukidui umse...
Mimi niko invested.
Footballer, look
stories
for
zimeshika bash.
footballer,
Sentenced.
Footballer rapist and then sieve through the 1,000
rapists,
of
9 years.
yeah.
But all of them are potential
Yeah.
rapists.
Yeah.
But some of them are accused falsely, right?
like Mendy, that was the craziest one.
What's Mendy? Who's
Benjamin Mendy is a City player. Alikuwa na accusations, rape
Mendy? Oh,
accusations.
an African, right?
He's French, but of
Oh,
course.
black, eh?
Yeah.
Black French.
Yeah. Accused by like, I hope I'm not misrepresenting this, like 10 women.
Damn.
Aka court case, career yake ikaisha, he was in, is it jail ama sales, whatever. Then hearing he was acquitted of all of them.
And did Man City pay him the back salary?
I don't think so. Ebu find out
Okay,
about Mendy
nimepata hiyo ya
too.
nini.
The first
So
one.
it's former Man City star Robinho arrested in Brazil to begin serving 9-year sentence for sexual
Robinho,
assault.
eh?
Robinho.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
God
9 years?
Damn, yeah.
So the guy, he hepared, but now he'll serve out the sentence in Brazil. But still, it's better than in being in Italy.
Yeah, he's
Unajua hizo
Brazilian.
jela za South America, mazi, you just get a nice kakona. Unaifanish ka studio, you know, you have your TV there. Okay, not that I'm condoning it.
No, you
Yeah.
just condone the fine living of rape.
They're not so much punishment. If this guy could get a good life in prison, then
No, I take back.
but I get say for
No
for,
take
for,
backs.
for a regular prisoner, you'd rather serve time in for whatever reason.
in the country that you're
What?
of your birth.
You're
Right?
born, yeah.
No, you're saying Brazil versus versus Italy.
Yeah.
So now kukuondolea hiyo ngoria like to solve that, you're just saying the living conditions for whatever prisoner, not like a rapist, like you'd rather just do
in Brazil.
Ama your point was like home country. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's, he's
sorry.
Brazilian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Kenya,
he was
Kenya,
a-
ma Italy. You choose Kenya.
You'd want to go to jail
Italy.
Like at least,
another
man,
country.
Yeah.
like at least
No,
in
it's
Kenya,
terrible,
when you're
you
being
guys.
raped, you know what they are saying, man.
Okay, not every
And
country.
then also your family can come see you. You get being fungwa.
imagine like in
True,
Sweden,
okay, my bad.
you'd definitely pick Sweden over
Denmark.
Kenya.
Na-
Yeah.
ni- na-
Denmark.
na-
You'll still, I think you'll still be depressed and want to
No.
come to jail.
You know what?
Have you
Kuna
seen
mse
those-
where?
Me I'll handle. Me I can
Where
ha-
Liberia president, the
eh.
one who's in jail.
George Weah.
Not George. The guy was katakata in Gatans.
Nani Taylor? What?
Yeah, Taylor, I think.
Eh.
Swift.
Charles.
Charles Taylor.
Georgia.
Yeah. So he wanted to be fungwa duku hivi. He wanted to be fungwa in West Africa.
Uh-huh.
You guys rather be in your country, you guys.
No,
Yeah, being
if
in your
it's
country
Denmark,
is good.
no.
I'll tell you like nishaona kwa case fulani huko in Kenya kuna South Africa amefungwa lakini ni mdem. Again, female prisons in another story. But if you're
Why
going
unakumbuka
to
huko nani?
Ni raha.
huko si raha lakini
Ni
pia
better.
si mbaya ka male
Males.
prison, that's for sure. Me I think. I
Yeah, so
don't
you're
know.
saying?
So for a dude, of course, hey, please pick the other country.
Of course. Wait, South African chick?
But me, I don't like to
Yeah,
be
she
in
was,
jail in
I
South
think
Africa.
alishikwa na drugs JKI, so she's serving a sentence huko.
Also,
How
she'd
long?
rather not be here than go
She
back
feels
to the
bad that she anawisha angekuwa mtani juu sasa of course wase wange kwa na
yeah.
kumsheki nini.
You guys in another country, it's rough, you guys.
It
Not
is rough.
Denmark,
Okay,
not
watch
not
Bang-
Scandinavian.
Denmark
Bang-
though.
Bang-
Abroad,
But it
yeah.
depends if it's a better country. Kama
Yeah,
yeah,
ne.
naangalia like
Yeah.
top 10 most luxurious prisons. Number 1, based on prison Norway. Okay, this
Eh,
place, you
Norway.
guys, it's better than where I'm living in
Than
Rongai.
house.
Of course.
Maybe we
it's
should go
better
shoot
than
the
everything
pod there.
is community is better than where you're
Yeah,
In
living.
jail.
You guys, look at this luxurious amenities, you guys.
Hey.
It comes with a
Damn.
desk, you got a
Everything.
table,
Yeah.
place ya kuweka nguo.
Check you guys.
Wow.
And that's for
Sink,
murderers.
nini,
Ukaona ya
nini,
msee ameiba tu
kioo.
kitu kawaida.
Maze.
Maze, the lawn is green.
Hey, unalipa
You
mortgage.
take walks.
You guys,
Wow.
mimi naweza lipa niende nikae huko.
Have you guys ever heard of these guys who, even in Kenya, they just commit crimes so that they have a place to sleep and eat? As in, they'd
Yeah.
rather be in jail.
I
They're
think
jail
I
bats.
have
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Because you're
people-
guaranteed a meal daily, and then
Yeah,
you
the
don't have
place.
to think about
But
rent.
that
huh?
meal is
Yeah.
crazy.
But then you only
shit.
come onward maybe once a month.
With the unapata ule classmate wako wa member ndio ako huko. Good to see you again.
Where, brother? Speaking of jail, you guys muliona how my terrorists were Russia the way they were being fucked up by the cops.
No?
not
I
seen those
haven't
guys?
seen.
In Ukraine, ama?
No, in
No,
Russia.
the ones who bombed that theater.
Yeah. See, in Russia they were
I mean, shot up
them,
people.
like,
Upei story by
bundle
then
up.
semenyajui.
Oh, so now in Russia, if you live in a hole, there were some terrorists who attacked.
Yeah, they shot
A
up.
concert,
They
a
shot
concert
up.
hall or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. So they shot guys. Then, funny enough, them they were not, they were in those terrorists for Kudedi. Walikuwa
They wanted to live.
Oh,
They are
yeah,
Christian
okay.
terrorists.
They were being paid 1 million rubles, which
Wow.
is like $10,000.
Oh yeah.
So as
Okay.
they were hipping towards the Ukraine, they were shikwared by the Russian special forces.
Yeah.
Then they were pelekwa to court. Mazee unavaa kuona sura zao ba.
Ndio hizi hapa.
They've been nyoroshwad.
Yeah.
Yeah, check those
Bashir
guys,
is showing
you guys.
us pictures of
I think we'll put them up, you know,
Yeah, mazee wase wamebondwa
of
hiyo.
the
Mazee
Russian
wamebondwa.
Kwanza kuna mmoja alikuja na wheelchair.
terrorists.
Kuna
Right.
moja alikuwa out.
They're looking like-
Why?
I don't know if he was pretending. Because the guy was out.
Nah, that's
Akishikwa-
torture,
akishikwa
bro.
alikuwa sawa but
Eh.
the time anavletwa ni
Yeah.
you guy of all places you guy Russia.
Hey.
Say you guys,
Na
those
una-
guys are
Yo,
bad.
imagine wangewashoot na wajitoe pia hao.
Hiyo si
Then
Kenya.
walikuwa na
That's not a
escape
crime for
wanaenda Ukraine si ndio walishikwa kwa border wakienda Ukraine.
I saw some Ukrainian social person saying the way she was sad when they were caught.
Mamito wa
Eh.
Ukraine. Ama?
Mamito of
Mamitov. Dmitry Mamitov.
Hey, buddy, yeah. You guys are serious.
Oh my god.
You get me? I'm not associated with the Kisiangani
You are literally Kisiangani, you
at
guys.
this juncture.
but you get that.
The views expressed on this podcast.
So you guys, so that chick was sad that he was ameshikwa, you guys.
But in
These guys were mad at freaking
Shit.
how many guys.
But also,
was
kama
a
like-
130 plus.
si Russia inafanya the same thing to Ukraine, so me
Yeah.
namuunderstand ako like fuck it.
Manze hakuna desi I'm saying nini, but I can see why people
Yeah.
would think that.
But who's responsible?
Si Putin anasema ni huyo mse wa Kiev.
Nani
Village bio.
Comedian
Katait 5 minutes Zelensky.
The guy came up with an open mic of
Tunafahamu mse
Russian
open
terrorists.
Manze amekapitia since he's been
Terrorist open mic at Chami Chami every Wednesdays.
You guys, that guy
Show
was
up
begging
at-
for extra missiles from the States. You saw it?
sasa mi-
But yeah, can you imagine of
No,
all,
a defense system against missiles.
of all
Patriot.
the terrorists umse alitafuta wenye wako na like wanataka kuishi wako na like
Yeah, but
so
A
ungetafuta
will to
wenye
live.
yeah.
mazee walikuwa wamepromisiwa 10k. Okay, 10k.
10K.
Si ni mita
John.
10k dollars.
si ni
In
mita
Kenyan
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Eh,
ni
ilikuwa-
What can you even do with a meter
With a
here?
meter.
Yeah, maybe
zi,
kwao
yeah.
ni kuwatoa wase wao kwa hiyo country wawapeleke place ingine.
So unajua saa wase wanatafuta wase walisaidia wase.
Yeah.
You guys, you can really be a
Sure,
quote, what did you
kupaa.
think?
and you guys hata nikwambie hata ikiwe wewe ulikuwa tu best wao mse ama ulionekana na yeye ama ulimhouse si ni kama
yeah,
pia
yeah.
hawa wenye waliattack ni Dusit si walikuja wakaishi mtaa fulani central like
Kiambu
wewe
huko.
Kiambu huko wakakaa wakiplot like kitu kaa hiyo ikuje ifanye wenye
Kentwood.
walikuwa na nini hizi ma tracing contact tracing kama zile walikuwa wanafanya kwa covid wako like okay before hapo ulikuwa na nani
Yeah.
like mse unaweza jipata umeingia kwa gulag tu juu uliuzia umse
Mazee.
smoking
Yeah, true.
wala
There were traces
mimi
back.
nilimuona na ule boy wako pamoja
Bro, niko kwa barabara. Kila mse niliuzia wase kadhaa ile siku.
Charged with feeding a terrorist.
Aiding and a bit.
You guys, that is sad, you guys. But the reason I brought that story up was, you remember we were talking about jail? Maze jail za Russia, someone uko ndani.
inaitwa gulag
Maze you know the way you can say in jail
Let me
me
show
just
you.
be chilling and lying
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You're not allowed to lie down.
You stand.
You're standing the whole time.
You stand in your jail cell, you guys.
Guy, can you
There's a guy
squat?
checking to see if you're lying. Checking.
And then but then you have like an hour to lie
He's not
down.
chilling, sijui pumping weights kama those
hebu skieni
Americans.
so wanasema a gulag is a prison camp where conditions are extremely bad and the prisoners are forced to work very hard
Oh, that's a gulag, eh?
so gulag sasa hizo ndo ziko huko
Imagine kuna place walikuwa na cage where it's the cage is too short for you to stand and too nini for you to sit and have your legs
so you're
that way.
awkwardly
As you-
bending.
Yeah,
Ati
so
it's
uko
too-
tu
oh men
like
hivi
either ukae hizi simama
too
kabisa iko
Yeah.
somewhere here na bado iko hivi so
Narrow.
niko sure hapo chini kuna base tweets mingi zime
Yes, and hiyo ni
Mazee,
mind
haona
games. Haina
kaa tu.
haja.
have you had the
Already-
torture nini ushaona hizo torture tools and equipment for like I don't know what it was like something unako hivi alafu msena inakuroll hivi like when you're lying flat on the flat bed
Yeah.
and then now it can turn to your instead of turning this way it turns you the other way
Yeah, so
Pole
you're being
pole.
kunjwad this
Yeah,
other way.
until your shit
Oh,
breaks
no.
like a scorpion kick
It was
Hizo ni
to
hizo za
break
kitambo,
you.
ama?
Z for it was recently
Who the heck is
I don't know what
using those
was
things,
who are torturing people
Kai.
Americans.
no it's not Americans it's somewhere
Afghanistan.
Innocent.
I think it was when they capture Americans or
Yeah,
something they were doing that sijui ni wapi sorry I'm so
You get one of my, I like saying relas news. Wasijue ni gani. So this guy was working in Sudan, eh?
He sat you on his lap
After he sat him on his lap.
hiyo umetafuta lakini final alikataa last time but he was open amekuwa vulnerable kama hiyo day
So you guys, this guy alikuwa anafanya job na UN. So he used to go to, his job was checking prisons, eh? Huko South Sudan. Mazee anaingia prison fulani. Wase wamechainiwa kwa
To the
oh,
wall.
wall mkono are they hanging ama just the hands
on the,
And you're standing or you're
Mazee,
sitting.
hata wezi chapa
I think
yeah, that is the worst
hiyo ndio shida yako bro.
You guys can pass time through chaparization. Wacha ni pass time through kuchapa.
Unaichapisha kwa mapaja tu hivi.
No,
Bro, unaweza kuwa
ni mwaka
sensitive
gani? Ni 2017.
Sorry,
No, wacha nichape hadi 2019 ndio nibakishe 17 years. But
So
you
you
guys, speaking of torture before mtoke hapo, nakumbuka nikisoma article
You
fulani.
torture your dick.
Like yani kuibit tu with love. Unaichapa kama beat.
Nimechoka. Ati?
So the worst
Dick yako ikiandika nini kwa wall? Days.
unaicross.
I was here.
Prison sentence.
Like the worst torture, like ancient torture ni the blood eagle.
Oh, the one for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Viking. Ile yenye I think wana ni
Yeah, that thing was horrific.
wanatoa like your ribs, wanazicross and then wanakuacha nao wanamwaga I think shonde ama nini, so you start unaanza kupata ma infection nini and then umelala hivi like there's an image.
That's a bit too much. Just kill that name.
The Game of Thrones.
That's a bit
Game of
too
Thrones one.
That sounds Game of Thrones
again.
Rats and then
Oh.
a metal bucket.
Oh,
on
and
top.
then they put
Then
fire
they
on
hit
top.
the
Oh
top,
my
so
God.
the
The rats have
rats
no
trying
name.
to escape
Oh,
are
they have
just
to
digging
eat
into your
through you.
chest. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's how they go. That's so innovative.
Nasty.
Umse angekuwa some programmer angekuwa in this day and age.
Nadhani hasa walikuanga na workshop ya matocha.
I think so,
course.
you guys.
Wamekaa hapo wase watatu.
You're put under a tap, eh? See, your hands have been tied like this, right? So you put under just a tap like that one. Then they let the water just
One by one.
drip on your head.
What? I
So
was
after
like,
a while, it sounds like a thunderstorm on me. Make a really spill the beans, you guys. Checking me, George. Alafu pia Nduta alikuwa hapo amevaa kitu hapa na bash.
Kevon ndo alimuzia smoke.
damn, that's the
Yes,
worst.
yeah, that's the thought.
But you guys.
That's even worse than the loud music. Have you had the one where they force feed you a towel?
She's gonna choke you.
Yeah, that one is not so bad because you can die of suffocation, huh?
Yeah, maybe you don't. I don't know how they do it.
They make you swallow
How
it.
about the one for water?
And then the nini, the matumbo inashika hiyo towel and then they vuruta it now from your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, that you guys.
Maybe that was a primary school rumor. I don't know.
Ndo hiyo saying ya throwing in the towel ilitokea.
Definitely, rumors are.
I give up.
Give up.
So you remember the one for the
Take it to
Americans
the
of waterboarding?
Yeah.
Waterboarding.
But they've never done that
Kuna
shit to
story
me,
ya-
man.
Ati?
Kwa high school imewaifanyiwa like not
And
like
it's nasty, sindio, eh?
Yeah,
like in high school venye like birthdays were like a death sentence entirely like kama ni birthday yako wasa walikuwa nalala kwa msituni by the way bro nini inaendelea
Mvua. Ati birthdays were a death.
sindio bro wase wajue ni birthday yako wase walikuwa nalala kwa msituni heri uni because first of all unapigwa
Wash you with
so
you.
me
Eh.
walikuwa na
Damn,
kuni and then unaona hiyo bucket yenye inabebanga uchafu
Eh.
wanatoa uchafu wanajaza maji they pee on it
Yeah.
alafu wanakumwagia so mi nimelala nimeshikiliwa hivi
Happy birthday
hiyo maji iliingia hadi nilisikia kwa brain
Sindio. Guy, that is a bit too much.
yeah boy school ilikuanga hivyo gani
Yeah,
birthday yako
Talk about
umesikiza.
a
Very
memorable
much trauma tu bana.
At
Sweet
least hao
16.
walikumbuka birthday yangu lakini
Quinceañera.
Bana misijamwagilia maji na hatukuwa na hiyo shughuli.
nilikunywa mkojo but mabishto wangu
Walikumbuka.
amkusahau ani maboyo wangu jo bro nilipata tetanus but
But yeah, nilipata bilhazia but iko tu
hiyo
sawa.
17 sitaisahau
nilipewa golden shower jo mazee but hizi manini mingi
pitisha hivyo Bashir.
okay.
So I was asking Manu, now that you're done closing the window because it's raining, I was wondering, is it because we are? Yeah, can I get some soda, please? So, like, do we torture you by? Speaking of torture, by like when you're
Yeah, give me that
eating
one.
fries,
Okay,
wings, burgers around you while you're
Merci beaucoup.
on. What's it called?
Oh well, I'm on me.
Fast.
Actually, no.
Oh,
I
you're fasting.
was telling these guys that, like, for me, I kind of feel like when Allah is looking at me hanging around with people who are eating.
Okay, that's
who
enough. Let's go
Who
on.
are fornicating? Like he sees that I'm a strong
Oh,
soldier.
you're
Why you
Like,
around
yeah,
people who
my
are
faith-
fornicating?
Like my faith is higher.
Like that's a test.
test.
yeah,
huh?
it's a test. Like
It's a test of your character.
yeah, like I can
That
be
you have
around
failed
this shit
numerously.
and,
This
no.
guy Josie lakini mazee was really lemewa and he bombed some food.
Food is the least of his
Check
worries.
this guy. Pole. Check his agodi.
Wacha niwaambie Kenya ili happen ni simsikie Kenya ili happen
What happened?
Ruta usisikia ni maheta.
God alipatia his weakest soldier the biggest star.
No.
No. Unisamehe.
Ile to take a nap. Ai asa wamenichosha mbaya.
Bro, wasa changamoto unalala 3 p.m.
Instead of running the universe.
Mbona uion leo?
Kenye ili happen ni nilikuwa natembea nikateguka. Ile kuanguka maze pilau na kachumbari zikaanguka kwa mdomo.
Then you
Nikiamka soda ikani na ni.
check after ziageka mdomo wake.
Ilikuwa accident. Amdesikia video mse amepigia shake. Anamwambia hello shake. So today morning I was walking and then I tripped and then a shawarma fell into my mouth and a slice of apple and 3 liters of water. So should I continue fasting or did Allah feed me?
Allah fed you.
But as we were discussing that day, I think you just pick yourself up and move along. Huh?
Yeah. Also it's like
You also told us there's some days after.
Yeah. So after Ramadan ends, there's the first Eid al-Fitr and then there's like a week where you can, because you can't do it continually. Sometimes you're sick, especially for ladies. It's like
Or to
if
get
you're-
some
if you're-
extra
Like
days.
you're sick
Yeah,
of hunger.
For me, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
So you can carry us at a fast mpaka nini 2035.
But I only have one day kulipisha, so yeah. After Ramadan, I'll do that one day.
Yeah, but we're just
One day
judging
to
you,
cover
don't
the
worry.
5 days that you'll have.
Let's get a judge
Yeah,
this
the
guy while
extent.
eating.
Eating in your face.
Mas
Let's get a
Christians
typical
are just the
human
worst.
beings. They judge you while doing the opposite of what they're saying, you guys. But it's sad.
Sorry,
Way back.
but you've been doing a good job.
Yeah, you've tried, you
just
guys.
start one day.
Yeah.
In fact, wacha tumchatandike.
Yeah, but kitambi naendelea kumea John. Yeah.
Zimeisha wallahi. Ni venye haijaisha completely, but it's getting there.
No, honestly, you're looking good.
Yeah, and I actually did like a 48-hour fast. Like,
But not continuously 48 hours.
no, like 40, like 2 days without
Nachapa
eating.
7 hours
Oh, for
today.
real?
Yeah.
When?
See, after nilikula hiyo day, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
let's
was
call you
good.
guys to go come na doza dish.
Are you supposed to have sex? You can't.
Nah.
If you're married, yes.
You can.
You can have sex if you're married.
Yeah, usiku after umefungua.
For it daily.
Okay.
You didn't see that video of Nani Nasra, the one that like was
Yusuf.
alikuwa namcook. Yeah, like he did a video where
She.
it's like she's a Kenyan comedian. She's a Somali Kenyan comedian. She does skits. And then it's
Yeah.
like, oh bwanangu.
Nasra is my buddy.
Yeah, bwanangu imefika saa ya kufungua, saa ya kufuturu, ndio hii chakula, ndio hii nini. And then sasa ndo ana act like the man. Like hapana, twende kwa room ni kuonyesha inataka kuanza nayo, and then they go in, anatoka kiadjust nini. So it's like, yeah, you can do it.
Oh, you can.
So instead
If
of
you're married.
opening with food, you open with komongering.
Oh,
That was-
right.
that was
You
the
can
entire
open with
thing.
mad commongarization.
That's why kulikuwa na a lot of backlash juu ya hiyo video.
You can do both.
Why?
Unaekelea
From,
chipuko
was the
kifua
backlash
yake.
from Muslims ama just Christians?
From,
tomato
Muslims, from
sauce.
Somalis mostly.
Oh, why? Ama it's just.
First of all, she's acting like a man amevani, so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was funny to me. It's
Yeah.
a weird concept.
Yeah, and it brought up that aspect. Hata ulikuwa nafikiria kuna kumongana by
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can-
me I didn't know. Me I thought you don't.
so like
come on.
someone like me who's not married, then I'm not
Hey.
allowed to kumonga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
glad-
allowed to
I'm
chop?
glad you haven't been doing that.
Chattering is worse, first of all.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
then- Hey,
That's worse.
So
Because
you know your hand.
it's you.
Palm Sunday.
You guys. There's a time I used to bust a nut faster while chopping than even through Komongai.
yeah,
Yeah.
sindio? Walai sometimes unachapanga sana hadi unajipenda.
You're in love with yourself.
Unachapa into self.
Unajijua.
But choppering is
Undressing.
actually an addiction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can cross a boundary and become an
Ikifika
addiction.
point where
I don't know too much about it. Nyinyi ndio
Yeah,
mko
sure.
na ndio the owners.
Sure, ndo maana uliteko niyo ni kuongea.
Ni maana ulichukua hiyo mic.
Yeah.
Can I speak on behalf of
Yeah,
the
as-
Kisiangani podcast?
Check here, someone who has no experience. What I can say is it can become an addiction. Like for me,
In my experience that I
addiction.
don't actually have.
I struggled for quite a while, but you're right, you guys. Chopping in is a lemea.
But at what point do you think it's a problem? Like
I think when you
chapping-
stop working to chapa, especially during the day.
Yeah, or you have to
Nika
go to the office bathroom.
Me I think when it's
Yeah,
That's
true.
crazy.
me I think when you start
Although kuna dem ashaniambia she did that.
Nini
Alienda kwa room kwa toya.
Yeah, at work.
But now if you're
Akachapa.
doing that every day and it's affecting your productivity.
That is
I don't think it
crazy,
was
man.
every day. And also she was too much information.
No,
She
just
was
tell us
in
what
the
hujui.
alikuwa kwa hiyo job but
Anaitwaje udem?
alikuwa anaitwa nini?
Ako wapi saizi?
alikuwa anafanya hiyo kazi wapi?
Ni ule mwenye anafanya opposite.
Have you ever
Safaricom.
had like an office thing?
Inaanza na A.
Oh, so she had an office thing and it got too intense one
Me
time.
and her had an office
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So maze.
But so it wasn't chapa.
Where ukukua hiyo day?
No, it was chapa. No, so like we never did it at work.
Okay.
But like alikuwa ananiambia sometimes alikuwa tu
Anafikiria,
anaenda tu
ana release.
Kuchapa.
yeah and then I was like mazesi ungeniambia jo
Oh, mwende
Hiyo
pamoja.
story ilikuwa inakubamba.
Mchape pamoja ama.
but she told me later after ati nini tuchape pamoja
But you guys, that's crazy, yeah?
yeah
That
but
had a
what
raunchy relationship, eh?
yeah but not at work
That's
that's what I regret
But how long did it last?
that
Such
was just
things don't
a
last
fling
too
yeah
long,
it was just a fling we didn't date
Oh,
already
it didn't have any repercussions and some shit.
Unaweza pata udem
Okay.
sahi ako PCA Women's Guild.
Yes,
Checking deeper than all my problems, deeper than anything. God is.
Cheki, mbona unaenda choo saizi? No, the Holy Spirit imeni overwhelm.
But I think everyone PTS places.
Me, I
where
think it's
they-
a problem.
Actually, fuck
Like
with
kuchapa,
you.
it's a problem when you start finding the video before you get home.
Oh, right.
sasa anafanya tu beats zake kwa ipo fucker
Yeah, so that's a bit too much. And yeah, you
But
have
it's
to.
Hey, it's a
True
bit too
story,
much. Hey, okay. Wordplay.
Bit too much.
beats too much hiyo ipitaje okay
You guy. But it's based on a true story, right? Even if it's a bit.
Yeah, it's based on a true story.
You used to look for videos.
Kuna time
basically.
nilika hivi niko like najua nikifika mtaa na chapa. So, mbona ni niko like mbona niende ni waste time nini si nitafute tu the right video nikifika
una kill
nikuchapa.
tu
So
But do you
ukianza
think-
kuwa strategic. That's why ndo ujue ni
It's getting too
alcoholic.
hot in here.
Ukianza kutembea na
Too
flask,
much.
ati ukianza kutumia
kutembea na flask
flask ya
Ndio.
like ya pombe.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
hapo unaanza
Oh.
kujua
That was
yenyewe
to
there is a
come
problem. No, sinajijua.
but hii unakunywa alafu unachapa kwa hiyo flask
But you guys, if someone is struggling with chaparization, what can they do to stop you guys?
ask Nduta how did you
Dota is not an authority in the topic, but she knows
Maybe
things.
she has ideas.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It might not be the same for chicks as for dudes, although it's bad on
But I think
masturbation.
chicks don't talk much about chapping as much as dudes.
That's
These are
true.
guys.
Yeah, you
Ama
were
you
telling me
don't
about
yourselves.
it.
It's the tone.
No.
It's the tone. Like
Yeah.
when dudes talk about chapping, it's out of shame and guilt. But when chicks talk about chapping, it's
It's
out
just
of
lovely
liberated.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah,
Exploring my-
exploring my
Yes,
body.
no.
They even have
Knowing
equipment.
my
Yeah.
self-care.
unajikomonga
Yeah.
hata
You
ujinga
guys, have you seen that rose, you guy?
What rose?
The
Yes.
dildo, it's
Rose,
called the
bro.
Me,
rose.
if I find
No.
it. I'll
rose hata
try
una
it.
squat bro
Rose
hata ukitumia bro wewe mwenyewe una squat
Sasa nikwambie, imefika point ya hii pod unafaa before useme yes lazima usikie kenye msee amesema, usikubali kitu blindly. Cheki na after hapa tunaenda kuchapa
mshono makucha zikifanya hivi bro ukiekelea hiyo rose makucha za miku
Kwani what is that rose?
It's like a small knee, it vibrates, it has like a small
has like petals.
tongue. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
like
Hey, these things are being made in mass.
Yeah.
valve
I
inajishape
think,
na fit
I
tu
think these
vizuri
are
hapo
good
juu
things for the world,
for chicks,
and I'm
yeah.
glad that they're here.
Yeah.
Me, I'm very happy.
Me, I
that they're-
agree.
Me, I find it. I could use it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should get you one for your birthday. Check your happy birthday. Check it.
You guy, wacha niwaambie ma scientist walisema mazee kwanza kiwaya
Ati zit.
hao scientists walisema yenyewe kiwaya hizi madisease zingoje, wacha kwanza tutengeneze the most intricate sex toy ever known to man.
kiwaya
kwanza.
cancer, you
Hey,
guys.
Wacha
Hey,
cancer
wacha
relax
ingoje
kwanza.
hiyo.
Wacha- no, the female orgasm is more important.
Yeah, man. Where, bana? So there was a bridge in Birmingham which was also perpetuated, you guys.
Ilikuwa juu
Yeah.
ya
Some guy-
vibration.
unachikiwa mse alikuwa najichapa kwa hiyo bridge alikuwa hapo
Na peton. Hapa inaitwa the rose.
The rose.
Na ilikuwa birthday yake. Check it. See?
Na kuna msee alikuwa amekalia lap yake bado. Yeah, but
So some guys are saying that was a terrorist attack.
the Baltimore Bridge.
How come that ship went directly for a pillar for the bridge?
And then
I don't know.
the lights went off, and
It's
then
dodgy.
before ianze kunini.
So maybe
Say uliona.
ni BPLC. Baltimore
Power and lightning.
Power and
company.
Lightning.
Hapana, Baltimore ship power and lighting company.
Buta had
Sema ilihakiwa.
Tokens ilisha you guys.
is a bridge.
Okay, Karaka. Me just
Another
think
ship.
The ship.
if there was, the video just shows your light imeflicker once. Assuming he was flickering way before, and kumbe he was just a bit off his course the whole time. So by the time he's flickering there, kumbe even the ship gongas at the last minute, ndio meaning ilikuwa imepita pita alafu ikaandika gonga ama mimi sikuona kitu kama
No, it went directly for the thing. And then it came from huko near the pier. Is it called a pier?
Yeah.
As in ilitoka huko ndani ikazunguka ikakuja towards your bridge.
I was saying maybe like a video I saw just like a short part of it.
I saw a tweet where there was a map of where it was coming from. It came from huko near the pier, and then zunguka came straight, zimika the lights, then hit the pillar itself. Like what
Yeah, I think inaweza kuwa ilikuwa tu shida. This guy mispimad. That's what I think.
I think the same too. Ama he
Ama he was chapa.
Inaweza kuwa freak accident. Ndo maana alizima taa kwanza.
took matters into his own.
Take the bridge. I'm going for a serious meeting in the captain's quarters.
Kenda kazima taa. Kumbe amezima main switch.
Captain, oh captain. Oh shit.
But you guys, you're telling me ulikuwa unaona hizo magari zikipita
Yeah,
darasa
man.
eh?
Yeah, before igonge, before idunde.
Yeah, niko like wasi wangapi walipenya. Niko like huyu
Yeah,
amepita,
kadhaa.
huyu niko like fuck. But hawa si wengine.
Yeah. The worst thing with that shit.
Amededi though.
I had no one.
Let's get that water is
Oh,
very
they're still
frigid.
doing what do you call it?
The
Search
ship.
and
Oh.
rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alafu wasi wengi wajana job leo kwa sasa bridge hakuna.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Check it boss, umesikia hiyo story ya Baltimore. Ngori. Siwezi tokea leo.
Baltimore Bridge.
Take your boy Nika alikuwa ameenda kuchapa.
Tafuta kinyozi
Lazima light.
Baltimore Nyeri.
Akonyeri. Kwa Baltimore.
The Trump alisema kaya angekuwa praise hiyo bridge ainge.
Trump na yeye tuachishe.
Jua ingekuwa imeundwa mse.
This bridge. You guys, the guy would have gone and supported that bridge himself with his ego, you guys.
Muserov. Na Museveni angefanya nini kwa Uganda?
Angefanya ma press ups, you guys.
This is how to make your bridge stronger. Atoke na ugali hapo agawanishe.
But you guys,
The
rest in
part-
peace to all the guys who've died.
Bana, that is so tragic.
Yeah, that's a tragic event. Man.
Yeah.
But you guys, do you think Trump ni kana chukua hii something, no? Wali
Trump-
reduce fine yake from 400 meter to 145 or 175. Those guys wanted 400 meters from that.
Dollar.
Wantakaje.
Akilipeo Dennis anipatie tu 5 million na nishikilie.
Wendo kamwambie kama The Apprentice.
Yeah, utafanya kitu nayo.
You guys have to like hii pod hapo Sharks.
Yeah, but what do you have to offer? What's
the-
unique
what's
about
the-
it?
So you will sell them equity.
And sucking their dick too.
Jackie.
Sharks, we're looking for 35%
No, but nani
Equity.
in sucking your dick.
And they'll throw you dick sucking for free.
they'll be sucked by Bash.
Chekile mse yako hiyo.
You guys will have to draw lots on who will suck.
No.
Check haya 1 2 3
Ability to
take
rotate.
1 2.
What do you mean? Hatuwezi ni si tunasend our best eater ama. Already tunamjua.
Unajiongelea, you're throwing your name in the hat ama ni aje?
Sio ndo limeza tawe la.
You guys, the Sharks will really invest in this pod, you guys.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah? Why don't we give you $1 million for 25%
Infinite.
and Punchline Comedy Club? You guys, mtu amenyamaza mbona hiyo? Mtu ameanza kubrowse tu vitu zake hapo.
Angalia hiyo ni hiyo.
Hiyo ni Sharks.
Ashafungua
Ya
nops.
Baltimore.
So what's there? Umeona nini?
Nikaona hiyo ni ulikuwa unaonyesha wanasema like hiyo ni ili lose power ndio maana iko able ku regain engine power. ndio maana
Ijikate.
able kustia
yeah away
but you like imetoka kwa port ikakuja
maybe your ship
straight.
haikuwa na nini
ikakuja straight for that
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
power steering
So you check death toll.
You know?
death toll
Death toll.
yeah.
Toll ni
Hiyo
T.
inamaanisha somedai by the kwa kitu ka accident
ulikuwa nafikiria Bashir amenyamaza juu amefungwa nini
so ni T
T-O-L-E. Check ya ileti.
Bashir si urefu si oti tall
death toll
death toll 6 foot
You guy maze. But you guy mbona leo umekaa hapo
6
maze?
feet
Leo first of all haircut yangu imeexpire na siwezi vaa kofia anymore juu mtanimaliza so
Yeah.
I'm not feeling very confident
Oh.
about how I look.
una fast hadi look
You guy maze.
Sitacheka hiyo.
thanks Duta
Luta is giving out charitable laughs. Check it. Check it.
Does she like me or is she being kind?
Wewe bana. So kuna story nyingine. Brian Chira was Zikwad waseka 1 billion walikuwa hapo.
uliona hiyo mimi nimeona msafara I was like wow swiming a couple or something like that
Okay, allegedly there
who's
is
Brian
8
Chira?
meters for that.
I know Branshira was a
Of course I've
TikTok
seen the
umemsikia
story. Yeah.
hata mimi sitamjua vile but just
Was
on
he?
TikTok I've shikanished his he was a controversial dude who I think just petered in his life and maybe was expressing it in ways that was
Not
was
very
very
Unconventional.
yeah
so how did he pass
I think they say he fell off Anduthi ama
No, he was
He
hit by a
got
truck.
one-
a hit and run huh
He was hit by a
Kanta.
truck.
Okanta he was on Anduthi
Mm.
yes
But I think nilikuwa nasikia alikuwa ameletwa na nduthi and then you see how you can cross the road after
oh umeshuka
and then
oh you're shortward
Yeah, then do the hit
oh
him,
okay so then
But you guys,
Nduthi
everyone in that burial was creating content.
Yeah, every another
Another
phone.
camera.
that's some nonsense man
And then how come they showed up for his funeral and not for his
Yeah, when he was-
day-to-day life?
Mm.
yeah when he was
Let's get there
going
is
off.
8 meters G for his mother. I
Yeah,
don't
for
know
his
how true that
show.
is.
For his show. Eh?
Oh yeah, his mother also passed on. Eh?
Yeah.
Ish. That guy didn't have a surviving real. I mean, if someone who's
I think he has siblings.
oh he does.
I think so.
Oh,
Ama
okay.
his kuzos, I
Let
think.
me check.
So you think
Wala
all those
Mereza.
guys were just content creators? Otile Brown was over there crooning.
Yeah.
Kwani ni SD?
Ana harmonize.
ka 7th day
Yeah, ati alikuwa na mambo fulani yenye Branshira alikuwa anapenda. Branshira was
Yake.
yake, but Branshira loved that song.
One
So,
call.
okay.
ilikuwa
Yeah.
inaitwaje?
One call. One call away.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Babe, call me.
Staccato.
I think now that I see him after, me before I used to see him, I'm like, mbona umsako hivi? Why is he like this? Nini.
Yeah.
Una scroll past. Ama unasikia amefanya kitu ingine, you're like,
Wild, yeah.
manze huyu boy is nini mbaya. But now that he's dead and you hear no things about him, you're like, yeah, he had kapitiad and he just couldn't express it or get the healing that he needed in that amount of time. Alafu unajua, unakimbilia pombe,
Yeah.
unakimbilia vitu
Cloud,
vingine, on a cloud.
attention.
As opposed to
Are you
kujaribu
fucking kidding me producer mzima bro
Sorry, I'm sorry.
as opposed kujaribu tu kuprocess hizi vitu and then you're doing it in people's faces, so people will definitely uwa your spirit with the things they say.
I think there's a lesson there mazi not to judge anyone
Yeah,
like
by
who
the-
you see like especially in a like si tumeona some comedians and you wonder mazi umse nini happen unajua like it's just the best way is just to be non-judgmental I'ma give
Yeah.
them the benefit of doubt
On a,
Yeah.
for
And
real,
also,
everybody
like,
needs that.
In the pursuit for whatever we are trying to do here, be it like building a craft ama nini, like being on the limelight is not easy. Like a lot of people crash under that pressure.
Yeah.
And we've seen our colleagues crash under that pressure, crash under that
But me, I've really
pressure.
crashed.
We've seen you. We have seen.
thanks for ruining the moment
Man,
mazi it go shit heartfelt
Isa, tuta delete your part. Anyway, you're saying?
Yeah.
back to you after the
Shamaliza.
energy.
Back to studio.
Amaliza.
Back with the weather
Maze, but
Yeah.
Maze, rest in peace, Maze.
Bana RIP Branshira bana.
Yeah, Maze jo. Nilimwona kwa interview fulani ya Andrew Kibe. Yeah, bana. I was surprised Andrew Kibe had him on.
Yeah, even I saw
on
him
his lap.
saying RIP to him. Actually ile yenye nilimuona on is so ujue wenyewe uko winjo kona roho. And me I applaud people who are able to say their truth however tragic or harsh. Juu hata kama utatukana na wase wangapi umejenga wase equally as much in this life. Si ndio?
Yeah.
I saw him on unajua Masawe Japani. Yeah.
Damn, I performed comedy in front of her.
She had Branchira on, and that's when he was saying about how he was HIV positive and how he got to be
and
What happened?
Ati he was broke and he now trying to make ends meet and whatever, and so he left. He was told akambilwa, of course you're a dude, you're looking for money. He was told to come coast, there's guys who have a lot of money if you're willing to hang out
For
and
real?
do
Yeah,
Komonga could be part of the deal.
Yeah.
So he bought a ticket, went to Mombasa, and then now because he reached asubuhi alikuwa anafaa hang out na msee fulani mwenye saa jioni wataishia ampele. Unaona?
Yeah.
Can better.
So he figures it's morning, so of course you're just chilling, mnatulia tu.
Unajua karate ama mbona?
Jiu-jitsu.
But so he can better kona madent. I think he's been fighting yake.
Mazee kwa kitrain you guys.
Say him serious.
Risk and better, man.
Sorry, ati so alikuwa nafaa
You guys with this official story.
Hapa lazima muende duel fight to the death.
Itabidi.
Can better ni homeongi.
So I'm saying he alikuwa amefika saa moja asubuhi, so he had to chill with someone, with the guy he was his friend, friend anasema hivyo. While chill mtaka kifika jioni waende base, unaona?
Penye kuna hao man.
But now as they're chilling they're like alcohol nini. So he lewas kupita kiasi,
Yeah.
passes out or whatever. Akiamka he feels for sure I have been lawiti is a Kiswahili word.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Fuck.
And that's even before hata wameati kwenda ile lap.
Yeah.
That's before. So he felt it for sure and he only drank alcohol. So he felt really bad, akapanda basi akarudi Nairobi hata kwenda hiyo shughuli tena.
How about hospital if you know?
So he went and got prep na nini, but apparently I think now again he's very depressed and going through the motions. He was skipping pills. Nizo fa you skip unafaa ufanye at the same time every day, and you're supposed to be very nini nayo.
And also drink, you're not supposed to drink.
And I think he was still drinking, and so I don't think
man, that is
it shikad. So he got it, and then
that's nasty.
like 2 months in is when now hata he wasn't ati kumbe to these places ati you can take someone to be PMOD and they give you a punch. Ushisikia kitu kaa hiyo. Yeah, so apparently a friend of his akamshika cha nguvu akampeleka hiyo place.
Okay.
Why?
Ni kama madhara.
Atestiwe.
Cause alikuwa amemchapia hiyo story sasa.
Sijui kama amemchapiwa ama sijui ni nini walikuwa wameambiana ndo akaona ampeleke tu hivyo by force.
Think alikuwa ameenda kukohoa.
But it was like 2 months in or something like that. So when he was PMOD he found he had.
But that's sad, man.
Yeah.
And no one knew this. Mimi sikuwa najua, watu walikuwa najua. Like sikuwa tunamuona tu.
Ni msetu ana
But he's lived a generally hard life, right?
Yeah, he has in the short amount.
How
of
did
time.
you story yote nani alisema?
It's him who was saying on Masawe Japani. Yeah, he was on alikuwa anajisemea yeye mwenyewe.
No, si nimeiona.
Mimi na tu juzi tu. Yeah.
This guy has been on another pod all
and
this
now
time.
like all this time ever since, of course.
Nilisikia but I wanted to confirm.
But because he's now he's in the news a lot of clips are coming up, and most of them you find kumbe hata si zile ulikuwa unaonanga hiyo time za kukusinya. Now you find things about him like you're like, oh, kumbe msali kwa hivi na hivi. You find him, clips of him dancing, just being free. Hata kama amelewa,
Yeah.
So it just shows you another.
How old was he?
Yeah, that's sad, man.
20 something ama hata sijui.
Yeah, that's a sad story.
Yeah.
We can end on that sad note.
That's a fala.
We don't have another story. We should end on a better.
There's no better story.
Kuna nini? Yeah, it's been raining lately, yeah?
Yeah. That's such a bad topic to end on.
No, but me it's cool because at least
What the rain
tumemwongelea
story?
mse Branchira.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tumemwongelea part of life.
Yeah.
He was human like us, tumemwongelea na hiyo imeisha
Yeah,
hivyo.
mazi. It's I guess everything is a lesson, man.
Yeah.
Mazi. So story ya flood, mazi. Ijako itakushikilia
Izako ni waterproof, bro.
Zile nguo za
Did it
convertible.
rain?
Labda hizi ipi kifungwa hivi na kwa trao anaongea.
Hizi pia kwanza iko na raincoat hapo ndani
Minyesha
alafu.
utawala lakini.
Yeah.
Japo iko na parachute kwa mgongo.
Hata sasa yote teremki na stairs atashika tu hapo hivyo.
Mliona mse alibebwa na mvua kutoka South Sea hadi JK.
Bana, you can
Yeah, what do you mean na gari?
Must if I can
swimo
si alibebwa na nini currents
you was really
Straight.
Ayo ingekuwa imemuumiza ama angekuwa mego
Ati from South Sea. So it petered, aliteremka hivi. You went down akapita Bellevue. And it was straight.
you can't be bebwa by
Kabana.
maji you can't be bebwa angekuwa mego amekuwa amevunjika
no imagine ukiwa kwa matu na msena pita tu kwa current
anaenda mbio kuliko uko like wewe nirudishie mbao yangu acha niteleze hadi JKIA
na chemichemi ko soaked.
But on those nights enough guys die, you know that, right?
yeah
They don't document many.
mi kwanza like nikiongelea story ya floods vile nilikuwa naambia like keje yetu ilikuwa like kulikuwa
I
na
think
river inapita hapo juu so what happens ni hiyo mtaro ilichimbwa because there was like a steel mill so when they cool metal hiyo maji inateremka na hiyo nini so they had like a dam where they keep the water but when it rains inavunjika now the water is like
floods.
wase alafu kulikuangana na ukifuata hiyo mtaro kuna place iko na kichungi so when you lose someone you go and check there
Serious?
you find kids there you find
my
You guy,
God.
that's crazy, you guy.
bro hiyo filter and then ilikuwa on my way to school kwani mara ngapi imepita hapo and then I find like an aborted child kwa hiyo filter like mtu like mwenye alinini
You guys ulisema hiyo mtu yenyu inaitwa?
inaitwa Kidiwa
Utakwenda kuwa bottom
actually ilikuwa inaitwa
Kwa comments alikuwa anasema huyu mse anataja hizo majina na inafanya feel nostalgic.
Uhuru Estates actually
Kwani mse
Ukidiwa
alikuwa-
Uhuru Estate.
yeah
Yeah.
hadi tumewai tokea okay keje yetu tumewai tokea kwa news juu ya story ya flooding
Walikuwa wameflood
So when it
Kenya.
floods was your house flooding?
yeah hadi nusu
Kitu nusu ni mingi
Nusu. So-
But at least you get an opportunity
Ukien-
to shower.
ukienda huko
Kwani unaishi kwa
kuswim,
Matchbox, bro?
kuswim
Nusu.
kwanza
hata
eh.
kuswim but then nusu ni mingi
It's flooding tonight. Chukueni sabuni Bashir,
kuna flood leo mjifunze backstroke.
So what would happen?
So ilikuwa kwanza kama inanyesha the first place penye maji inaingilia hata si kwa mlango ama nini kwa choo because sewage iko nje
Fuck
so
me.
inajaa alafu inatokea hapo kwanza
Seriously, you guy?
yeah and then
Floating
from
next to a
hapo-
float.
With all this shit, ama?
so you're swimming in shit
Ah,
water
It would never used to return the shit.
sometimes me
yes
si
yeah this
Check
Niko
it
na look
there.
at the
Turn
right
in the
part.
dicks. Check the turn. Check.
uzuri ni familia
Check.
Una
Eh,
float.
hii kitu bado iko intact.
Bro, hiyo ni float imepita hapo mbele yangu sasa.
The turn is like a briquette. Still solid. Check the turn. Check.
so Kenya wasa walifanya after a while
break na macurrents tu.
Kenya wasa walifanya after a while ni hizo keja zilikuwa na roof big so people used to make like compartment like a floor so ukianza kunyesha wase wanapandisha furniture everything huko juu because ilikuwa inajaa hadi hapa literally.
Alafu you just chomoka nje and wait around it.
Sasa nje ni worse
until maji
Rent is
teremka.
come
But you can't stay inside the dicks.
17 bob.
3.5 I think kama
Save a year.
rupees.
You pay your rent the way you buy cheap
tuna-
one jojos.
tulikuwa tunalipwa
Yeah, so
kuishi
hiyo
huko
ni ile rent, kata rent. Haya. Kata chipo mbili. Na ulete change.
Si ndo
So
tulikuwa
you
tunalipwa
stay in the
kuishi
digs
huko.
doing what? See the digs is wet.
Sasa maybe mpande huko juu mrelax mgoje but
so-
haikuwa inakaa like ita flood for like 2-3 hours and
But
then,
it's still
Ianze
stressful,
kuteremka.
right?
Yeah,
It's
so after
stressful.
hapo-
Kwa sitting room.
Damn. So you guys were basically used to it.
yeah tulikuwa tumezoea
Hey.
but
But
haikuwa
there's
ina
that
happen
anxiety.
every time but kukinyesha vizii kama hii ya last time hiyo ni for sure ita flood
Hey.
Sugar, that's sad.
Bad.
Those guys when it
ndio
is
maana
flood,
lazima
we
ni
used to
make
eat
it
grapes.
wala I have to
See when it flooded?
When it rains heavily we eat grapes.
See when it rained, it's poured.
But there's guys when it rains we used to roast maize. Ushaikula mahindi when it's cold.
It's
Fish, man.
donjos
Loves, eh?
yeah
kwanza ile yenye iko na maziwa like,
it's nice Ah,
Popcorn.
Was a shout out to all the maize eating.
yeah
But you guys are bana.
haina noma
yeah
You guys your future will be better than your past.
already kama saizi si nyumba yangu iflood juu niko 6th floor so
ujue niko mbaya
But
ndio
you
maana
guys
nilichagua hiyo
ushaenda
Kenya.
kwa Bashir?
Yeah, mi
You
shinda
guys
huko.
living lavish. you
Kwa
guys.
ile thong.
hiyo song imefunikwa na
But
Masai siku hizi
Hiyo thong ni
Oh,
poa.
umefunika.
Yeah, ilikuwa imekuwa indecent sana nikasema hata
Like permanent ama just Jew?
On top,
You
But
guys we
it's
should
sawa.
come there and do the pod there for all time
Fat
sake.
kuja huko tuchome nyama, man.
Yeah,
Si ndio?
you guys.
Sure, tupange maze
You guys demo wako atakuwa?
sijui mnataka akue
Ndio apike.
Wana ninapika. Honestly, I've only had stories
Have you
about
had,
how good a
Bashir's
cook she
chick's
is.
food?
No, I haven't.
Ish, that chick
But
can
can't
really
say
pick.
kwenda apike. Kama yako
No, for real, that- no si ati ndio apike but like mi nimesikia
no.
chakula yake hadi yeye ni mwenyewe ndio aliniambia mi niende ni
No, lakini akwe ndio apike.
So
Yeah.
Any other
misogynistic
reason
of
would be
you.
weird. Huh?
wanapenda kupika.
Cheki demo wako atakuwa ndio apite hapo hiyo area.
Takuwa medunga nini by the way with yako
Cheki namba yake ni gani ndio
but also is tunaenjoy company yake tu akipika
Yeah.
Kwani mtakuwa wote
Ama
kwa
msaidie
kitchen?
kupika bana.
Hey,
tutamsaidia.
cheki,
Yeah.
nitawaita after amemaliza
Pod ni
kupika.
liberal.
oh shit what's like tungekuwa na competition ya every comedian kupika what would be a go to dish kupika
For me,
Yeah.
what would I cook?
yes
I'd cook mashed potatoes and mincemeat.
Yeah,
For
okay,
real?
Okay.
greens
Yeah, you don't
No,
like
with some Kenny
you don't like fiber.
Some?
Kenny Lon beans.
Beans and mincemeat.
Kenny Rogers beans
Kenny
what
Lon
What the fuck is that?
the fuck is nigga
You guys
Kenny
don't know Kenny Lon beans?
Kenny
Kenny
Lon.
Lon. Oh,
Kenny
Kenny
Lons.
Lon.
That's why I
Yeah.
am
See baked
good.
beans.
Kenny loins
Together,
Lo-
prepared in
Lo-
life.
Abuni, Google
Yeah,
some
baked
shit for me.
beans.
Baked beans.
Yeah,
So why
it's
not
like
just say
over
that?
Quebec.
So they're called Kenny Lon beans.
Oh,
That's a
Abuni.
brand name.
Okay, so mashed potatoes.
At mincemeat.
Mashed
potatoes.
That's a lot of
And
protein.
then you mash them with
No,
butter.
that's starch and
Yeah.
protein.
You mash them
And
with
Kenny
butter,
Lon beans.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
The mashed
And
potatoes
then-
are the
yeah,
mincemeat.
the English potatoes, not any potato. Eh?
Okay.
So you get the English potato.
Some racist
Okay.
potatoes. Get you
boil
some
them.
colonizer
Boil them.
shit.
Yeah.
And then mash them with the skin. So they have
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
jackets.
okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then now the Kenny Lon beans on the side and the mincemeat.
And I'm saying Kenny Lon is beans.
Oh.
It's sport.
Let me see.
In a donjo.
Huh?
What's yours?
Me first of all, I am a chief chef. Ushisikia hiyo phrase.
Eh. Unajua kupika yako yote?
Yeah.
Ish, mbona utadai nini?
So
deserved.
what I would make,
Mhm.
mi napika tu mavitu aital, you know.
Ital is
Eh,
vital.
Oh, you
Tutakula
don't do
bangi.
meat?
Meat, I can do stir fry rice with
So unalitoa
mince.
plan tukatakate. Cheki hii ni yako nimepika hii sahi. Hii bangi ni yako.
Shawarma imeroliwa kaje.
Shida ni ukule. Shida ni naivu. So I
Sorry.
don't do
Sorry.
meat per se.
So
Yeah.
what do you make?
I do burgers if okay. When I'm saying I don't meat and then I'm doing burgers.
Burgers
Yeah.
with cheese?
No, not too much. Here's the thing: homemade burgers. I came to know
They
that
slap.
they slap, and you know you feel very proud of yourself
Yeah.
after you menini.
Uh-huh.
Umezimake. Hizo ndio alafu
So what
they're
kind of
easy to
burger?
make.
So what's
Just beef
what's
too.
in the burger?
See
So-
beef, mince, beef,
Beef
Oh,
na
okay.
nini? Beef na mkate alafu ni hivyo.
beef, mkate, lettuce, nyanya.
Uh-huh.
Cheese not so much because I don't
So
know.
BLT.
You don't like cheese, huh?
I don't know what kind of cheese exactly it
Blue
is.
cheese is dope.
Swiss cheese.
Sasa mimi hata sikuangi mkulaji
So
wa
you wash it
cheese.
down with soda.
With sugar cane juice.
Nice.
Ital.
Keep it
is
ital.
Vital. Vitality waambie.
This guy is
bwana.
googling what he'll cook.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
naangalia
like
episode 1 ya Cook
Recipes comedians have never heard of.
How about you?
Yeah.
I'd go I'd go ugali and chicken stew and some cabbage,
And a lot of water.
kachumbari. Yeah, and that's just the ugali.
Kila mtu anapewa 20 liter kando.
Take the cabbage leaves. Take
Chicken.
But then you say we should
Take
cook.
Take
We should cook together. That's great content right there.
Si hava cooking.
Mzee ako na
show.
channel ya
I'll say
kupika.
shida
Used
kitu
to.
show. Mimi nakushangi mara ngapi? And you know eating we all want to eat. Ukifungua tu hivi.
Take him
bwana.
say instead of shooting content ya nini kupika.
Najichapa nini?
Cheki bash.
Kwa bar.
Flipping, you guy.
Ikisha tu hivi.
At 3 p.m.
Toa
Haya,
episode
sawa,
bana.
haina noma. Ushasema.
So ati chicken
Ugali, some chicken
Cabbage,
hapo.
and
Carrots.
kachumbari.
Carrots lazima zikuwe.
minji, you guy.
Azimenji hapana.
Potatoes.
So zi garlic,
It's a chicken stew.
saumu,
Oh, you guy, you know garlic.
tomato. Alafu niweke some
Saumu.
spices hapo za
Garlic
kujibamba.
na
Yeah.
saumu.
Actually tunaweza pika yangu itakuwa the most delicious. Ni
Oh,
simple as
Actually,
shit. but-
wasiopika kuku mi
Well,
na
how do
rank
you
mi
garnish?
kuku.
How do
Walai.
you-
I'm
do
not
you
a
use
fan.
any spices on the chicken?
Yeah.
You
Chicken
marinate.
Royco cubes. And just more chicken. Double the chicken.
KFC sauce.
Yeah, that is quite interesting, you guy.
Yeah, but that's what I'd
How
cook.
about,
Yeah.
how about you guy? Cooking with Bashir.
Yeah.
Like the meal yenye nimepika nikasikia.
Butternut
yani
soup
ni-
with your own nut.
Oh my
Zii,
God.
guy. Mbona nyi mkule? And that's only the
Take
start.
him watching you eating the butter. So take
Jimmy video na cut kwa ingredients. So for this butternut. And now the meal is ready for it. Changa hiyo. Mbona Bash amebambika hiyo?
mi tawapikia tu sembe kuku na ka spinach sukuma kando na kachumbari
Okay.
na maziwa mala.
Okay.
Utapika maziwa mala?
Kama salivating
Anaweza
now.
tengeneza
Utakomonga ng'ombe uiambie
No, so
ikunini.
this guy is a Kavi, knows how to make mursik.
kwanza nawekea ile yenye iko hadi na nikachako hapo juu.
Nimekunywa
Where are you gonna
you
get the
remember?
charcoal, though?
See, he knows that tree that usually burns.
Si
Get
Luto
charcoal,
choma.
you're
Ni
good.
leaves actually unazichoma and then you grind them.
Yeah.
Oh, eh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that thing healthy in the long run?
uko na
Kuna
moi.
Moi alikaa hadi Morogani.
Mmenipikia pilau msee ilikuwa although you ulisema ulifunza
Okay,
na
Moi
demu yako.
died after all his parts
Yeah,
of
shit
life.
yo pilau. Ni
Pilau.
ulipika?
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey,
Ugani,
hey, pilau.
No, guy.
Me no pilau is
Fulani
bay by the Bashir.
nimelala kwa-
Yeah?
Pilau you know is bay.
Hiyo unafikiria mzee
Walai.
alipika?
For real,
Nilipika, si tulikuwa naye. But nilipika
But
but
alifunzwa na-
nilipewa recipe na
Oh,
Mimi ulipewa
nani?
recipe seti ni kitu ulikuwa unapikanga.
Yeah.
no zizi aliniambia
Sasa-
tu like venye ninafaa
Like
kufanya.
imagine ka
Oh
huyu
my
like
God.
ka wewe ndio mwanafunzi kwa hiyo
Bana.
kupika. How about what your fucking chick
Me
anapika?
let me
msee?
tell you.
That's some
Me
amazing
was say
shit, walai.
so anapikanga all people who are cooking that's already hot in itself.
Mm.
Now dudes who cook ay.
You guys see nyinyi
But yenyewe hiyo pilau haikuwa poa. Msipatie Bashir points on my behalf.
No, dudes who cook. Si
But you guys
mnakula.
rudisha cooking on broke, you guys.
Inarudi
man,
mazee,
kitchen hapa
yeah.
hivi.
Ba okay,
Hata kitchen
sio-
yangu hata
ah,
inakaa
Bro,
bela.
these are cooking
Yeah.
on broke chicken. I mean,
okay, it fits you Bashir.
Alafu nachomia
Bana
na
tuwezi
time.
kaa watu wawili
Bash.
hapo.
Hapo tuwezi
you
film.
guys, those are excuses, you guys.
Kitchen yangu
Yeah,
iko
start
sawa.
with what
Shida
you
yangu ni
Yeah, we can start with
nitarecord
what you
na
have.
nini. Saa
Oh,
lazima
kitchen
nianze
yako
kutafuta
yes,
tena.
Rongai ni faa. Hapo
Ati
unaweza
what you
get tu
record
msara
with. Si uko na hizi vitu.
Mi simu yangu haina kamera.
Rongani
Sawa,
fine.
nitakuwa nakupigia.
Mimi hata mimi
Ukuje
kushow. Bash na showing nafika ngaronga
Sawa,
matime.
Walai.
Sasa nenda Rovers.
Yeah.
Hujai cook
Wewe niambie
na
next
cook
time.
on broke na
So nikiwa
Itakuwa
kachikanisha
Ital
is
edition.
vital.
No,
Tutafanya.
si kama utawala alafu nikushindia.
ama mwambiane magesto wakuja na mafoni zao.
No, me actually by then nikianza silikuwa hivyo. Ya kwanza nilirecord na yako. Ya nani ya ule best yangu Max nilirecord na yake. Kembeda
Beda.
nilirecord na yake.
Lakini
Wait,
mkamuuza
Ken Bedam
shrimp.
alipika what the fuck?
Alipika
Prawns,
ni seafood.
Msee ndo aliharibu hiyo.
Me
nini.
kula the
Prawns.
akula prawns by the way when I went to Msambweni. I don't think they should tell people by the
See all that. isn't it?
yeah, this is what we are serving and maybe if you want
Why
to
do
eat
you get
something.
are you allergic?
No, but my friend was alitoka my pustules. My pustules.
Shit.
Yeah. No, a dude.
What? Like
Yeah. I just say light skin dude.
Yeah.
No, it was not
But it's
like
also
bro,
an
your
Afro,
brother.
no, my bro.
Oh,
The guy,
a
one of the artists we were with.
Oh.
but it's
yeah.
also an aphrodisiac, right?
I don't know about it being. First of all, I could like two like this. I was like, I don't want to chew this thing anymore.
It's
I
rubbery,
hate
yeah?
prawns.
Yeah,
Me,
I don't like it no more. Even me, if I find it,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Mazee, me I love prawns. Joe.
You
Yeah,
do?
Oh, yeah?
A pustule is
Cultured.
a-
Cultured.
a pustule is a bulging patch of skin that's full of yellowish fluid called pus.
Umse ataka tu
Yeah.
It's basically a big pimple.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Zit.
pussy. It was more water. So just, I don't want
that's
too much
nasty,
maji. Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't know why nasema tibashiri ni mnasi tumeongelea stories za shit hapa kam komandana
Vitu mingi.
Yeah, mazee. So you guys kuna Kisangani podcast live experience coming up on third week of April, right?
Woohoo.
Yeah, I think hata niko na the
Oh, the deets.
have the details here.
Eish.
We'll just check it
Mzee,
out.
that is so cool. I'm so psyched.
That's cool,
Live
right?
Finally.
experience.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this thing
Wow.
live. So make sure you save the date. It's gonna be a Wednesday, right? Wednesday
Yeah.
or a Thursday? It's a Wednesday.
Shika you
I
guys.
It's a
have no
Wednesday.
idea.
It's a Wednesday.
The posters are not out. Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And by the way, I'll be
So this
wearing
is-
this jacket on stage. So
Yeah, but
Just so you know, look out for the
just-
jacket.
Yeah.
Anza
you know
na,
me,
it's
by
for the
Wasahau
Nairobi
wamekuona nayo.
International Comedy
so it's for
Festival.
the Nairobi International Comedy Festival. We are opening Kisangani podcast live experience
Wednesday 17th.
Wednesday the 17th of April.
Ooh.
All right. Tupige makofi hapa
Ebu
hivi.
Ngojeni,
Piga.
ngojeni, ngojeni.
So
That
on
was
the
17th.
17th of April,
Yep.
that is next month on a Wednesday, we are having the Kisangani live, the first Kisangani podcast live experience, baby.
Acha
Yeah.
nifinye. Kwa nini-
Mazefinya hiyo kitu bana.
Woo.
So we're gonna all be there. Nduta will be there. George, Bashir, myself will be there, and
Yeah.
other
A few
special
other
guests,
special guests, man.
friends of the podcast.
So it's a free entry, so make sure you RSVP hapo kwa page ya standupcollective.co.ke.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But tukutane hapo kama manzige wote.
Na
Tafadhali.
kazi.
Tuchape kazi. It's gonna be a very funny live experience. You looking forward?
Of course
Eish.
I am, man. I can't wait.
Itaweza sana.
Of course.
Me, I can't wait to meet some of these guys who are normally on these comments.
Yeah.
Also, the guests, I'm looking forward to the guests we have lined
Yeah,
up.
true
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
and to
yeah.
see how it all goes live.
So save the date 17th of April
Itakuwa wapi?
2024 pale Chemi
Nairobi
Chemi,
Laugh Bar.
Nairobi Laugh Bar on Langata Road. Space is limited,
Eh,
so you
on
have to
Kingara, on
Road.
Kingara Road.
Kwani nimesema?
You said Langata.
Langata.
Nimesema Langata tutadelete hiyo part.
Yeah, on Kingara
So
Road.
on Kingara Road, so save the date and come through and come
I
check
think
us
unaweza
out
weka
live.
poster kama itakuwa
Yeah.
approved.
Yeah.
I'll put it over here.
It's a whole
This,
festival.
thing is
It's
showing.
a 3-day, a 4-day
4 days.
festival.
4 day.
Yeah.
Comedy
And
festival.
we're quite honored to be the guys from going, right?
Yeah.
So show up,
That's
man.
cool.
Shows, we are somewhere.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
the
man.
opening acts.
Yeah, man. So courtesy of you guys, so it'll be definitely good if you guys show up in the flesh, so we
Yeah.
can get to hug some of you guys and just salamia you and do other things.
Yeah, also subscribe to be a member. Manu, tell them about their tiers.
Remember to become a member. You can become a member from $1 or
$1.
more. Okay? There are different tiers. Kuna cheki, kuna you guy.
Yeah.
Ukiangalia hizo manini
Yeah,
zote.
nimeziangalia leo
Yeah.
tu.
Yeah, mazi. But if you don't have a lot of money, you can start from $1, and that'll go a long way in supporting the podcast. We're aiming for 1,000 members.
Yeah, just
Still.
to start off.
Yeah. just to
Yeah.
start off.
Yeah, 1,000 members is sizable and nice.
Yeah, mazi. So
That's an
remember to become a member. When we reach a certain threshold, Bash, we'll start doing live streams, members only live streams. Still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bana.
And
So-
also hata kama hii pod ilitoka jana, wase wenye ni members waliona I think a day before, so
Yeah.
you get exclusive and you get early
Content.
access content to
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, true, mazi. So by that night of the show, we'll have some match. Tutakuwa na matisho hapa hivi.
Yeah.
I think kabla hiyo siku ifike tutavaa hiyo match hapa kwa studio as we
Yeah.
are doing our thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can't see the studio, but carpet yetu imerudi.
Meweza.
Yeah.
Fit
Studio
it.
yetu mazi inaweza
So
mazi.
we're looking plush over here.
You guy bana, wapi nini ya studio?
Nduru ya studio.
So shout out to everyone. I think we're gonna close the pod over here.
Yeah, shout out.
See you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Adios.